Welcome, baby!
Oh
100k special.
There's no way you just said those words.
I don't think we'd be here. This is insane.
Look at us. 1 year ago, we were sitting on our little wooden chairs right here, right, watching like. Little did I know this was an outpost, being like, Aaron, who's that?
You know what's crazy? I went back to our AOT finale, right? And I saw the pinned comment. We were at 8,000 subs. And that was like mind-boggling.
That's crazy, bro. I even going back to like our like first couple episodes, bro. Who were we? Like, in fact, we were so uncomfortable in front of the camera. If you don't watch our first few videos, we barely spoke. We were whispering. It's like the people you see on camera is how we are. Like, this is how we are off camera, right?
Exactly.
We're so much more comfortable. We're different people, bro. On camera,
Bro, we literally we look back on that first few videos, bro. We're just like, who are we, right?
Bro,
even our setup, bro. We had the little.
It was tilted. The camera was tilted.
Those chairs, right? That's from the dining table. We were like, lads, let's bring the dining table chairs down here and start watching
complete
AOT.
novices.
Bro, there was literally boxes of this in the back on some of the videos, bro. I still remember that.
It was the most ghetto setup.
But I'm glad we're here.
But genuinely, I think it's one of those things where when you start it, we were like. None of us had watched anime except for Ronnie, right? Yeah. And I think it was one of those things where we didn't know what to expect at all. We were just like, let's just chuck this on YouTube. Let's see who messes with us. And I think
it was a bit of fun with all of us lads, because when we used to get together, we used to still watch stuff together.
Exactly.
But then this just happened, and we're like, Ronnie told us anime was big. We were all like hating on it. Go back to the first video where we talk about hating on anime.
The whole thing for me was literally, I was like, I was gonna show these guys AOT off camera anyway, right? So I was just like, why don't we just upload it on YouTube? And just like me, like I was keen to see their reactions, right? Just like me, surely there's other people out there that also want to see your guys' reactions. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I'll be honest. When we first started, that seemed unfathomable to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that concept, because I couldn't get my eyes around it, because I've never seen anything like this, right?
Yeah.
But after seeing the support and everything, it's like it makes sense.
I think from the get-go, reading comments, I still remember the AOT days when like us theorizing
and they explained it to us.
Them explaining them being
all
like
the haters.
all the haters. But you remember when I thought Annie was the mum?
Bro, no, you thought Carla was the. Oh, by the way, spoilers throughout this whole video. Like, everything we watch, there's gonna be spoilers throughout the whole video. But this guy thought Carla was the female titan.
I think we've actually come such a long way, and I think. It's actually gone by so fast.
I was gonna say that as well.
But I think so. Yeah, we're kind of blabbering right now. But Ronnie asked questions on our Discord, and we had a bunch of questions come through. So we're gonna start off with going through like overall questions, a little bit about us personally, and then we're gonna go through anime questions, and then we got ranking all our animes. We got a tier list, which we're gonna.
I'm excited.
All these questions. We barely talked about it with each other. Only like the main group questions we kind of discussed briefly. But the personalized questions, none of us know exactly what each other's saying, right?
Even the tier list, like we made sure not to say what our favorite anime has been so far.
What our thoughts on any anime.
We might have an inkling. Like, I feel like I have an inkling as to what their favorite animes are, and they might have for me, but we haven't said it out loud.
Yeah. So the discussions we have regarding our moments at the anime tier list, it's all gonna be like raw. I don't know what Riaj thinks. I don't know what Ronnie thinks. I don't know what Riaj thinks. Right. So I think it's one of those things where I'm actually just curious because. I'm actually genuinely curious for you, like to know what you guys, after years, after every discussion, right, of every episode,
even before we started YouTube, we'd have crazy discussions on any show. Like,
it's like I think now it's a moment of truth, right? Like, what does everyone actually think? So we'll start with the group questions, and then we'll go. From
and
there.
once again, thank you guys for giving us the questions on Discord as well. Once again, because the Discord community has been huge.
The Discord community is unmatched. Even the Patreon, I have never seen a spoiler at all. Like you guys make sure to take care of us. We love you all, you guys.
Thank you.
Alright, so the first question, it's a generic one, is how do we come about starting this channel, right? And I sort of answered it before, but for me, I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, right? These guys have still not watched Game of Thrones, by the way. So that's somewhere down the line. But anyway,
People think we're crazy, bro.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but there's like a group channel. It's like at a bar, right? They basically watch Game of Thrones at a bar on like a TV. And they post like reactions of, I don't know what it's called, but those reactions are sick, right?
Yeah.
That's where I got the initial idea from. I'm like, bro, reaction videos would go hard. But, and then we looked around the internet and we're like, wait, people actually already do this, right? And then we post our own video and we're like, we were expecting nothing. We were expecting, like, we just wanted to...
It was just a bit of banter with the lads, essentially.
It was for fun. Like
literally for fun.
And then we started receiving comments, likes, subscribers,
all the support.
And we're like, holy shit. Like, it genuinely was a holy shit
It
moment.
genuinely blew our minds, I think. Like,
100%.
to this day, I still can't wrap my head around. Like, I genuinely cannot wrap
This
my
was
head
supposed to be just a good time with the lads. We have fun, you know what I mean? But this is turning into something crazy.
It's beautiful, and I think it's what we already did. Like you said, you kind of wanted us to watch anime. You said it right.
Yeah.
And then when we came together, we already watched shows. Like, we already watched movies, right? We'd literally just...
He'd fall asleep during movies.
Yeah, like we'd put like mattress on the floor, each of us, and we'd literally just put on a movie, go on Netflix, scroll for like 20 minutes.
Choosing the movie was the
sometimes
worst.
I'd be like, oh, let's watch this, and Ronnie would be like,
The
nah,
amount
that's
of
shit.
debates we had about what we're gonna watch.
It was longer than the movie.
No, that's longer than the movie half the time,
Because
right?
everyone would just fall asleep when the movie starts. It'd be like 11 o'clock and we still haven't picked anything.
Before Attack on Titan, by the way, we've talked about this, but Death Note. Death Note, I tried to make them watch it. They hated it. First couple of episodes, I think they hated it because they went into it like wanting to hate it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I think
We went open-minded to anime, and it was also new to us. So it was our first anime, and it was just kind of like,
I also think the setup helps as well. I feel like I'm more attentive almost sitting up. I feel like if I'm lying in bed, like I just wouldn't enjoy the show for what it is.
the viewers helped a lot.
100%.
Throughout AOT, the viewers helped so much.
I think that kind of blends in well with the next question, which is, have you guys gotten closer since we started the channel, right? And I think, like, on that point, we wouldn't really see each other on the weekdays because everyone had like studying, working, or whatever. But on the weekends, we'd come together. We'd like watch movies. Mainly we watch movies, right?
Yeah.
And then we'd just kind of just link up, play pool, whatever. Go to each other's houses. We're all close, right? But then I think when we started this was the first time we were actually watching shows together, and it kind of created a commitment between us. It's like, all right, we all got to show up and watch this show together.
Yeah.
So I think when we're recording like the episodes, in between episodes of the discussions, us just chilling, I think that's definitely made us a lot closer.
I think like getting a glimpse into what each of us are like with certain shows and our discussion points and things like that, we got to see each other's personalities a lot more as well. Got to know each other a lot more, so it definitely has been closer.
On that note as well, I feel like it gave us more talking points almost, right?
Yeah.
So when you see each other, it's like, sure, you might ramble and go, oh, how's your week? Oh, how's work? How's this? How's that? This gave us a whole new dynamic to talk about as well. A whole new talking point.
For me, I just love sharing that passion that I had for AOT with these guys. Like, just seeing them respond positively to it, that for me, like, brought me a lot closer to them, because I was like, sort of like, a bit on the outside was like, oh, I like anime, I like all this stuff, right? That's a little bit different to what these guys like, because these guys would, bro, trust me, they would have never watched anime before this. And now we're anime nerds, bro. We're anime nerds together.
We can say we're not
waiting for the
novices.
next one.
And you know what?
the same boat now.
I think that hype point is beautiful because you know when a character comes on screen and we all get hyped together, and then we go off camera and we're like, holy shit, bro, that guy is sick. Like, like the doing it together. I envision it when I talk about it. When the discussions we have, right? You know when you watch a movie with your friends and you're literally walking out, and that hype that you guys have on the way to the car, that's literally what our discussions are. Like, that exact discussion is literally the same discussion we have when you go to the movies and stuff. So I think the authenticness and the realness of it just naturally just brings us all together.
If anything, this dynamic has ruined watching movies for me by myself.
Oh.
Like, I went to go watch a movie recently by myself, right? With one other person, but I was like, there were so many things I wanted to say. There were so many actions I wanted to do. I wanted to express myself like I do on camera. I couldn't do that because I was on a movie theater, so I had to sit like this, and I was like,
Bro, I feel like even if I'm watching it in my bed or something like that, I'm like, oh damn, I'm reacting like character entries. I'm getting hyped, like, because it's like a reaction.
It's like genuinely, you want to showcase how you feel, and you'd be like, oh, wasn't that sick? Like when you're watching by yourself,
and I'm like my mates, and they're like this. You know what I mean? And I'm like hype as shit.
I think the main thing for me was I was kind of pigeonholed into one genre of media. Like, I would always watch one select type of media all the time. I was never open to other things. Watching anime, it's expanded my brain and imagination. Now I can truly watch art and appreciate it for what it is and how it was created.
It's not even just the visuals, it's the music. Like, we would have never listened to all this music without anime. The storylines, the animations, bro.
But people are missing out if they're not watching anime.
Bro,
I tell this to my friends now. Who don't watch anime. I can see myself in them.
I'm like, bro, you know Ronnie Ronnie's first time when he was telling all of us. I'm like that now, and I'm telling everyone.
I have two friends who are pretty diehard anime fans, and when I'm telling them about anime, these guys just look at me like, bro, we've been knowing this, man.
We told you.
Next question we've got is, what did you study? There's also, what do we do for fun outside of this, and what are our ages, right? I'll begin. I'll begin. So, my name is Rowan. I'm 23 years old, and I'm currently studying a Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in accounting.
Bro sounds like he's in primary school.
Bro gave his whole degree for
Bachelor of the
You know when you go in for an interview, you have to like introduce yourself? But I've only recently started this degree because when I first came out of high school, I actually started with a Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Science. I actually wanted to do that because I didn't get straight into physiotherapy.
Yeah.
So you wanted to do physio?
Yeah, I wanted to do physio, but I didn't get straight in, like, the requirements are too high. So I do a sports science degree and my plan was to go into physio. Because,
What made you want to go into physio?
like, my whole life growing up, I played soccer and I had a fair few injuries. Especially, I had a major back injury when I was, like, 16 years old. And I went to the city, I was going to, like, all these high-end physios and stuff. And just seeing the way they were treating me, I felt, look, if I'm going to study anything, I'm going to do something which I already kind of have a little bit of knowledge about, because I was doing rehab every week. I was training. I was in the gym.
What was the injury? You said it was a spine.
It was like a lower back, my lumbar vertebrae, the L4 and L5 discs slipped.
Wait, when you're asking this question to him, you actually know, right? You're just saying it for the camera.
I'm just saying it for you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll be honest, I like he didn't know as well. I thought it was some disc thing or something wrong with his spine. I kind of knew, but the L4, L5 vertebrae.
Yeah,
I didn't really
like bro, for like probably 6 months, I could barely run, and it was just a matter of me like rehabbing it. And then after that, because we got brown parents, right? They're like, you have to study.
Yeah.
Because my dream was to become a soccer player, right?
Yeah.
Obviously that didn't happen. So I was gonna study something. So I got into sports science, but then like about a year into doing it, I was kind of like, look, I still today have an interest in the gym, like learning about the body, but I didn't know if I want to do that for someone else. I didn't want to like treat someone else their whole life.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, let me do a switch to something where it's a little bit more broad, and if I get a job for it, I can like get a working from home job, just chill with it, right? That's why I'm kind of doing accounting right now, which I wouldn't say I'm enjoying it, but it's I don't know how to say it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you got to do your 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So when I'm studying, that's what I'm doing.
Wait,
but
so do you play soccer? Like, why didn't you play soccer recreationally? I don't. You
no,
don't play.
so now obviously outside of studying, I don't really play soccer. I think soccer is one of those things where I try to make it pro, I didn't happen, and now I've kind of got like PTSD. I don't even want to think about soccer.
This turned into a therapy session.
This is actually. I'm sure these guys can relate to this. Some people out there might.
There might be some
Wait,
crazy
Chicken, you
athletes.
relate to
Yeah, Chickadee, literally. That's why Blue Lock was actually so hit me because it kind of brought back so many memories.
But Chickadee got fixed to it.
Yeah, I know. Chickadee came back stronger. Chickadee was the better you know?
Fair enough. But now, I like every day I work out. So right now, my main aim is I'm actually starting sprinting. So I've been sprinting a lot, trying to get into more track and field because I was always pretty fast. So though, like I have a 6-day training split. So on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays I do sprinting and like lower body.
Yeah.
And then I'm also currently training to improve my pull-ups because I want to eventually get into rock climbing. I think, especially after getting to anime and this whole Japanese culture. I recently watched, I saw a PewDiePie video come up.
Yeah, the bouldering one.
Yeah, the bouldering. He started bouldering.
he's sick.
I'd never watched PewDiePie in my life.
Not just that, I'm pretty sure the Japanese team right now is like one of the best in the world for bouldering and like in the Olympics and all that. They are like regarded as one of the best teams in the world.
Yeah, so it was one of those things where I watched a PewDiePie video. I've never watched PewDiePie, mind you.
Yeah.
I've just heard about him, and he was just going on a whole thing of like how he started and how he's like kind of moved to Japan with his family. And I was like,
he's living the life.
bro,
He is
I
living
was
the
like,
life.
bro, I want to be this guy when I'm like 35. Bro.
Genuinely.
So that's what's inspired me. So that's most of my time is training. I eat pretty clean. I don't really junk food. I meal prep. So
No alcohol.
No alcohol. Like I'm very strict with that. It just makes me feel good.
Yeah.
And then for the mind as well, I've always been a pretty I would say a spiritual person. So I read a lot. Like I like to all the meditation, reading spiritual books. That's been a very big part of my life, I think, especially after my whole soccer experience, or like the mental side of everything. And then, but I've also recently started, especially after watching anime, reading more fiction books. I think right now I recently picked up, like I haven't read any fiction books before besides like I never read Harry Potter, none of that. It's like whatever the school assigned us, that was the only books I read.
Yeah.
But recently I've started the book Mistborn. So I like literally started that last one.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. I did not know you did that. No, well, I'm finding out.
I'm finding yourself. I'm just
By the way, you've never read Harry Potter.
No, I've never
That's
read
crazy, by the
Never
way.
read. No, I haven't even watched Harry Potter, mind you. I've seen like I know like
You're missing out.
the characters and stuff, but I've never fully watched it as well. But it was me getting to Mistborn. I was literally like, ChatGPT, look, I want to get into fiction. I want to get into non-fiction books.
Yeah.
Or fiction.
Fiction books. Sorry, I want to get into fiction books. Tell me exactly where I should start, so like I can enjoy it. And it recommended me all these books. I was like, look, I'm a beginner.
You love your chat GPT, don't you? This man loves his chat GPT.
And I was like, and it recommended me Spawn, so I literally went to a local bookstore, bought it, and I've started that recently. So
How are you finding it so far? I actually don't know.
I'm like only 30 pages in. I'm already loving the visual aspect of it, and like I feel like I'm into the story. It's like when I'm reading it, I'm like vicariously living through the story.
It's kind of like anime.
It's literally however I feel during anime, and how locked in you feel. This is just so much more different, but I'm enjoying it. So next like Q&A or whatever, I'll update you guys on how I'm feeling. But that's a brief, not a brief, but that's a synopsis about
Not brief.
just a little bit of yap first.
Yeah.
All right, now I'll pass it on to Ronnie, and he can give you guys a brief synopsis about himself.
Alright, I think the best way to do it is start off by saying the question is hobbies. Well, what is it?
Your age and your degree.
okay.
Age,
so-
degree, and what do you do for fun outside of like
Fine. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I'm Ronnie. I'm 22 years old. I studied computer science as my degree, and I currently work as a software engineer. So, in terms of my hobbies, to be honest, I'm pretty occupied with work at the moment, so I don't really have like traditional hobbies, I'd say. But I think a lot of my hobbies go into my actual work that I do. So, if I had to give a split of my life right now, I'd say like 30% of my time is my full-time employment, so software engineering. I got into software engineering, I think mainly, I was always a tech-savvy guy, right?
I was gonna ask, you've been, since we're young, since I've known you,
Yeah.
it's your computers and all that type of stuff.
I've been a bit of a nerd, you know? It is what it is.
Ronnie's probably one of the most technically people I've known. He's like software engineering is literally the best job. For
Yeah,
him.
I sort of always knew I was going to be a software engineer. Like, I think computer science as well, I think is a subject that it's a lot of problem solving, right? And I really enjoyed problem solving. Like, I don't enjoy maths, which sounds contradictory, but I think just having like inputs and then like having a workflow and then creating an output that you actually care about, like creating something that you actually like makes an impact is pretty interesting, I think. Yeah, so I guess that is a hobby in itself. Like, I really enjoy just working with tech. Obviously, not all of it is going to be a hobby. Like, a lot of work that you get assigned.
The meetings.
Yeah, it's a bit of a drag, right? But there's aspects of that where I can find, you know, I'm actually motivated to do the work, right? So I'd say that's around 30% of my life. So I'd give another, I'd say 15% to socializing and I guess just touching grass. Like, like at uni, I was pretty unfortunate because I went to uni during COVID. So I think a lot of you guys can relate if you also were studying at that time. Uni is meant to be all about like socializing, meeting new people and stuff like that, right? They say you meet like lifelong friends at uni. Didn't really get a chance to do that because of COVID. So I think now I'm actually going outside, touching grass a little bit more with work colleagues. It helps that people are my age at work, so you know that's always a plus. I'll give another like I'd say 5% to gym and working out. Definitely not as much as all these guys. They'll go into it, but yeah, nowhere near as much as these guys. But I definitely like to stay somewhat active. So I'd say like 5% for that. Another I'd say 40% goes into this channel. So just managing this channel. A lot of the OGs will know, but I used to edit all the videos back when we first started the channel. That was the time in my life.
Days.
Yeah, the AOT days. That was the time in my life where I wasn't studying, I wasn't working. Like I was basically on a break. So I sort of took it on myself to edit all the videos. You know, just interact with the community. And bro, honestly, it never felt like work. It was that itself also always felt like a hobby.
Bro,
right?
we would not be here if it wasn't for Ronnie. Like genuinely,
this man is on the grind, bro.
Ronnie is literally the backbone of this whole thing.
I mean, to be fair, I used to do all the videos. I used to do all the thumbnails, which I apologize for, bro. Like those, looking back, those are really bad.
But genuinely, like, I remember when Ronnie would send like a thumbnail to the group chat though.
We did that.
Holy shit, Ronnie's a creative genius.
I was getting false validation from these guys all the time, but thankfully we have very good editors now on our YouTube channel. Also our thumbnail maker, he's cooking all the time. So we're very grateful. Like we would not be here without those guys. Those guys elevated our channel to a completely new level because, especially because we're all busy, we don't have time for all that. So yeah,
they've really helped us out.
They've really helped us. And in terms of Patreon, I still edit all the videos. And one of my favorite things to do is just going to the Discord and interacting with all of you guys.
Exactly.
And it never, again, feels like work because I'm just going in there and it's like a group chat with your friends.
Chatting.
It's genuinely like a group chat with your friends. Like, everyone is so friendly. Like, if you guys haven't joined the Discord, please do. Like, the community there is so wholesome, so nice, so welcoming. And we have so many channels for art, like music, all these like hobbies that you guys might have. like if you want to find like-minded people, that is actually one of the best places.
I think
to go.
Loki, we probably should be a bit better, but like, I'm always reading through.
I'm always
even
reading
comments.
I'm always stalking it, man. I'm always stalking it.
It's that's actually been one of the things that me personally, I don't know about you guys, but it's just seeing that there's other people who are feeling the same way I'm feeling about shows and hearing just different perspectives and just seeing like more like-minded people. I think that just makes me feel good because even though you haven't met people in real life, there's people talk about all the negatives of social media, right? Oh, it's time-consuming, whatever. But I think the connectivity of people worldwide, I think that's a very underrated aspect that I genuinely feel in my heart.
I love the art pieces, bro. The art pieces and the
like,
drawings.
you guys might not see these guys too active on Discord, but they are always lurking. They are always there. They're looking over, but we don't obviously get time to respond to everyone and reply to everyone. But if you guys send us DMs or if you guys send us messages, emails, we try our best to respond to everything. So yeah, that's I'd say 40% of my time. And I'll give another 10% whenever I get time to just gaming. I think gaming's been always a big like, I guess. I was gonna say escape, but not even really. Like
it's just
always
fun.
It's always been a fun time in my life because even multiplayer games, just playing with my friends, like it's always been a big part of my life.
I still remember during lockdown we played Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
And you gave me my first dub. You gave me in Warzone.
Yeah,
you gave me my first
always
dub.
likes to be a little kid back then, man. It's actually crazy.
I reckon Loki during COVID though, and like just before a little bit before COVID. I reckon that's when us four kind of really got closer. Number one, we used to be obsessed with FIFA. We would literally play
more than our own teams.
We would make our own
Who was
teams.
the best though?
You were
And then I had my time.
You were never the best.
But we would literally create teams from scratch.
NBA as well.
Yeah, NBA.
That's my game now. 2K. You know,
Like we would literally create teams from scratch, and we would play like literally all day during school holidays. Literally, we would just go to one of our houses and just literally play. I shit you not, all day.
Bro, remember when we had the custom? We did what like Blue Lock said.
we
like,
did drafts.
You know, like
we did
drafts.
drafts.
We had like
literally drafted.
tactics.
We used
custom
random
tactics.
number so if we both picked Pogba, for example, we did random number generator to decide who got him. Then you got the replacement.
Super teams. We were making our own super teams and competing.
And you go on FIFA's website to see like the sneaky left back who he's like 70 overall but has 95 pace.
Like we would literally wake up because we'd have like sleepovers, right? We would wake up. I would have like maybe trainings or someone who had commitments. We would literally like pull ciggies on those because we'd be so involved in our games. I reckon that was when we first all started gel because
we also did a lot of movie, like we watched a lot of movies together, a lot of sleepovers, things like that.
Even we were there, I always remember, because Briaj is always the youngest, right? We would literally we'd play soccer, we'd be like,
Pig in the middle.
pig in the middle, and literally all three of us would just be passing around, he'd just be running around like a headless chook.
They swear I cried during the... I don't remember crying once. I swear I remember... I whinge and whine, right? I don't remember crying physical tears.
But like, I think the question we kind of answered earlier, but like of how us four got close, I reckon it started from there. And then slowly, as we got a bit older, our like practice together got a bit more mature. So like I remember like him and I would go to the sauna a lot. We'd all go to the sauna. That was the time for us to recollect. But I think, and then as we spent more time together, I think that led to us having more conversations about how we can be around each other more. And then like Ronnie kind of came up with this idea. He saw this animated like YouTube reaction thing, and we were like, we're always together anyway. Like why don't we try it out, right?
And not just that, it's also the whole anime aspect that we haven't even delved into. It's a whole nother sector.
So I'm actually grateful that we built the platform together, like outside. Together, and then we kind of brought it here. It wasn't like, oh, let's start this, let's all get close. We were already close.
It wasn't. We were always sort of doing these things before. It wasn't anime in particular, but we were always doing stuff together beforehand. Like that's why I think it was an easy transition for us to come into the channel and start doing this. But yeah, anime was very out of their sort of depth. But for me, I sort of got into anime because of gaming, right? So I would always play like games like The Witcher, Skyrim, a lot of these like medieval fantasy type games. I was always a big Game of Thrones fan. So I guess that's sort of fantasy in itself, and that's how I got into anime. And then I was always a geek about it, and I was like, I want to show these guys so bad.
Is Game of Thrones truly that good?
Bro, Game of Thrones, oh my bro. I've been trying to convince these guys, Game of Thrones
I've never watched it.
Or obviously you guys have heard about it, season 8. Probably.
Yeah, well, I've heard
it was ass. Everyone says ass.
Other than that, like I reckon the first 4 to 5 seasons might be some of the best TV I've ever seen. Even now, after watching anime, I'd still... It's been a while since I watched Game of Thrones, but I still probably would put it up there. Like, yeah, but...
We definitely need to get into that.
Yeah, we definitely need to. But, yeah, I think that's it for me. I'm going to pass it to you.
To me. Okay, so my name is Rivaz. I'm 24 years old. I'm a civil engineer. So unlike Ronnie, I actually enjoyed math in school, you know what I mean? Yeah, so math and science, I always enjoyed it, but I've kind of been, I don't know, I think ever since I was a kid, I've also gamed a lot as a kid. Like my foundation, when I was like 5 years old, I remember playing like Max Payne. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
The amount of times you said the story.
I know Max Payne. This is back in the day, bro. This is back in the day.
Me and Briaz know nothing about Max Payne.
Yeah, so I was heavy on gaming, like GTA, those games. I used to love playing GTA after school, bro.
I'd say I also got into gaming because of you.
Yeah,
to be honest, because you were always the one playing the games, and I would always sort of like come in and I'd kick this guy out, and I'd start.
As a younger brother would.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but it was fun. I think as I grew older though, like that passion for gaming died down a little bit.
Yeah.
It picked back up when lockdown came because we had no choice. We were all trapped, like what you guys were saying.
Yeah.
And I spent, bro, like so much of my time playing Warzone. Like I was literally,
Warzone.
bro, I was playing
Holy
tournaments. I was playing custom tournaments for money. I was literally waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning playing till like 11 o'clock. My
This
sleep
man was
schedule
just
was
watching Nick Merckx.
I'd go in his room, bro, just watching. He's either playing Call like Warzone or like watching Warzone.
I think I have a big like passion for competitive first-person shooter games, right? I would like to engage
Apex.
in that. Yeah, Apex. I was big on Apex too. I would like to play those games more often, but I don't know. I just got busy with my life and my studies.
Yeah.
And obviously my degree and stuff took a lot out of it as well.
Yeah.
I enjoy like Rowan and Biraj as well. I enjoy working out a lot. So recently I've started like a bodybuilding program. I'm a big foodie, so I ate a lot, and then I took the bulk way too far, man.
So I told this man so many times.
No, but I wanted to get it. The thing was, I wanted to get as strong as possible, right? So to do that, I was like, all right, how can I get as strong as possible in a year to lift the most amount of weight as much as possible? Because I was holding a lot of value in how much weight I'm lifting in the gym, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna eat. I was having like 3,500 calories. It was insane, right?
And we all have pretty naturally skinny archetypes, right?
Yeah.
So he's always like, he's always been pretty skinny. Like we've always been pretty skinny.
Yeah.
But like bro was like, oh, I need to lock in.
Yeah,
and this bro took the lock in way too far.
Yeah, I locked in way too far, and then I got to be fat. I got to be fat.
It's fair enough.
That
Self-awareness.
happens to the best.
Yeah, and then now I'm doing a bit of a cut. You know, I'm slimming down a little bit. Still training consistently. Still training hard.
This guy generally wakes up at like 5
Yeah.
and works out and goes to, like this man actually works very
There's
hard.
dedication.
Like
Yeah.
I've never actually
dedication,
seen anyone or met anyone that actually works as hard as him.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed doing the things I'm passionate about and doing the things that I believe are going to build my future, right? And I'm also a big reader like Rowan as well. I love reading my books. I enjoy a lot of food, man. I love great food.
Bro's back to food.
We see why he took the
You know, every week when you come here, he's like, oh, I went with my friends to this place, this place.
yeah.
Like whenever I need to go out, I'm just like, you guys, like tell me like where should I go?
This guy's one of the most bougie places in the world, man.
I'm a very outgoing person. I don't really enjoy staying at home as much, right? Aside from gaming, there's not much I want to do at home, right? So like fancy restaurants, I love my Italian cuisine. I've grown to love Italian cuisine. I had a crazy burrata.
What's your favorite?
Bro, I had a crazy burrata the other day.
I don't even know what a burrata is.
Bro, it's like cheese.
I don't know what a burrata is.
And the other thing I'm so passionate about is music.
Yeah,
I've
bro.
grown up.
Holy shit, this
I
man
have grown
is
up
music.
a massive hip hop and R&B fan. So if you guys have any suggestions about like what rap albums I should listen to, what R&B music I should listen to, I love
This
to
man
check out
tries to
any suggestions.
dissect the lyrics
Bro,
inside. Oh my
Bro,
god.
there was a time I remember during the COVID. This man, like, you had your Drake phase.
No, I'm still on my Drake.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
No,
did
but
everyone say-
he's so nuanced with music.
Yeah.
He like. I remember we were in the sauna once. This guy would he'd talk about music with someone. I've never seen him geek out this much. Like, never. It's like he's found his element. Like,
Bro, yeah,
Jenny, you
100%.
should like
no,
do your own music.
I
shit,
always
bro.
take the aux in the car.
Yeah.
It's always me taking control of the aux cord, right? So
Oh, you were complaining the other day that he overplays songs.
Oh my
so
god,
much.
this guy, when he likes a song, he keeps playing the same song, bro. Holy shit. I get so... You literally ruin songs for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they're good songs, right? The music taste is there,
Right.
but then he keeps playing them over and over.
my
I get
whole
sick
idea of
it.
listening to music is when I like something, I'll go 100% into it. It's kind of like how I do everything else in my life.
Everything else, yeah.
When I like something and I genuinely want to do it, I do it to the 100%. And when I get sick of it, I just like, I don't play it after that. You know what I mean? That's how I do it. But also, I also fight as well. So I did Muay Thai classes for 6 months. I guess I'm sort of the guy that kind of dabbles into everything.
Yeah, you are.
I like to check. Like, I don't like to be boxed into one thing. I kind of like to do a lot of different things. But I think I'm slowly finding my avenue on what I actually want to do with my life.
Yeah.
And it's sort of getting better because my workout and my studying and my like even watching anime with you guys, that's kind of providing structure to my life.
Yeah.
And there's not much time to do everything I want as
definitely
well.
not,
So
yeah.
that's probably my main thing.
Biraj, last but not least.
So, I'm Baraj. I'm 19. Just turned 19. I'm studying computer science this year, first year. That's pretty chill, you know, for the first year. It's not going to be that difficult. I don't know the pain of later years. I hear him talking
Listen,
about...
hey, I didn't have ChatGPT. I'm just saying, I didn't have ChatGPT when I was in uni.
Oh,
So
ChatGPT saves lives.
yeah, fact. It must be
I hope they
different.
don't do this. No. Yeah, so growing up, I've played a bunch of sports. Played basketball, played AFL, which is the Australian, like... Is it the national sport?
Yeah,
I think it would be,
Yeah, national
you two are
sport.
definitely way more sporty than us. Like, just, VR specifically.
We
you
had
love
the
sport.
privilege of playing since we were 5 years old. Just our parents put into sports.
Yeah.
We've always been pretty sporty.
Yeah, like I just love playing like basketball, footy, which is AFL, cricket.
I don't think most people know what AFL is. Do you want to give a little bit of
It's
rundown?
like, how do I explain? It's like it's an NFL ball combined with like soccer and like handballing because you can kick it as well. It's like I don't know how to explain.
I
it's
would
actually very hard
recommend
to
search up Australian foot like AFL highlights,
yeah.
and just on YouTube. There'll probably be like an 8-minute compilation.
Yeah.
I've seen like reactors from America react to it, and like they're like, holy shit, what is this game? Because the bumps are like NFL, but they don't wear helmets or anything.
But then you also have to have the skill to kick the ball from like 50 meters in between like two NFL posts, basically. Like it's
exhilarating.
A lot of the kickers in the NFL right now are actually from Australia. Like, and there's a big wave of like actual kickers from the NFL coming from Australia. Played cricket as well. Did swimming. Played a bit of badminton, dabbled in every sport basically. But basketball I'd say was pretty much my main sport. Same thing with soccer as well. But I later on, like when I was like 15, 16, I went down the basketball route, I guess you could say. And then I kind of stopped playing that, 2 years ago now it's been.
Damn.
And from then on, I've really liked the gym, right? And I started out with the bodybuilding aspects, you know, the 2 sets, go to failure, all that stuff, right? But then I kind of got bored of doing machines and all that stuff. So I kind of switched my training and try to go down a more... My next goal, I guess you could say, is try to get a 50-inch vertical jump and have a very quick 100-meter sprint. So I'm kind of like him training that, but I don't train my sprinting as much. So I've adjusted my gym workouts. So like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I have specific leg workouts. So I hit legs 3 times a week. And then I also have a jump session within my week where I'm just jumping, trying to touch a pole, recording, and then getting feedback on that from, I don't know if people have heard them, but they're THP Strength, right? So I'm currently with them, and they have an athlete, his name's Isaiah Rivera. He held the world record for the highest vertical jump, I guess you could say. So he's kind of my coach in that aspect, so I've really enjoyed that.
I feel like a lot of the people like me might not understand where this comes about from, because for me, and I feel like a lot of people watching, we used to do normal gym stuff, right? So what inspired you guys to sort of go down this avenue of like jumping and like all this stuff that isn't very like normal, like, you know what I mean? It's not
Would you say it's like
no.
maximizing your athletic potential? Like,
It's not even that much. For me, it comes down to one word, and that's fun. Right? My fun, I truly enjoy doing that. Like, and then I go sometimes play volleyball with my friends, right? I like seeing the gains I've made in my jumping when it comes to volleyball, for example. Like, I just like seeing. For me, the training itself is fun. Like, I find that more fun than just the average bodybuilding training session.
For me, like when you the 1 hour of just going to the gym, that doesn't suffice enough dopamine for like me. I like for me, it's like I feel like I need to do more, because like ever since a young age, all I wanted to do was be the best athlete. Like the way I ate, the way I slept. Like after school, everyone would go out to eat and stuff, go out with friends. I would literally come home because I had training. I would go eat, right? It's like that's been so ingrained in my mind. Now it's like I still got to maintain some of that. Otherwise, like generally, if I just somehow just don't train or think, I literally feel like a failure in life.
I feel
like shit.
Guilty.
Yeah, I feel guilty is the word. It's like if I'm not trying to do extra shit with my physical body, like I literally feel like, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
And the ceiling is so high with your physical body, because
Exactly.
you can always work it. There's always something to work on.
Exactly. It's like a never-ending pursuit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's like an escape for me. Like it's like, you know, people play a game. The game's so hard, but you keep playing. It's never ending. That's how I feel about my body. It's like I want to keep on doing it because it's the one thing that will stay constant with my whole life.
That's interesting, yeah. Because you guys are always trying to like maximize your body. I'm sort of like minimum, like I'm like
the requirement.
I'll run, I'll work out a little bit, like I'll go to the sauna every now and then, but I won't like maximize like what you guys are saying.
And it's not just that, it's kind of like what Rowan's saying, but I don't even feel the guilt. It's when I do things, for me, nothing's almost as fun as that. I can't
That's
find
fair.
something that's as exhilarating as that training and that sport
That's
aspect.
why we love anime. Genuinely, the
literally.
training arcs, the
I
dialogue,
love
training.
bro, the
like,
training arc.
literally
Every
what it
time
is.
there's a training arc in any anime, we just get G'd up.
Yeah.
I literally remember in Demon Slayer, it was like episode 3 or something. Like the training arc, it wasn't that big, but like we were like, holy shit, Dungeon
boulder,
Builder,
the boulder,
yeah.
like the whole
No, but
training.
him training in the mountains
Yeah, him
and
training,
breathing.
bro.
like,
That is my dream, like to go to like the Russian mountains and like go train.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my
That's
God,
literally one of those
that's
things, bro. It's actually one of the most beautiful things, and I think even for example, we kind of mentioned like sauna and stuff like that. More
And not just that,
niche
recovery,
parts of
things like that.
fitness,
like, yeah, we talk about my toe socks.
Yeah,
like,
his toe
that's
socks.
part of it, right? Like,
Yeah.
if I can do 1% of thing to maximize my capabilities,
Yeah.
I guess I'll do that. That's the same thing with like. So I told you I train my lower body 3 times a week, but you got to train your upper body.
Yeah.
So I focus more on like the bouldering side of things, right? And training
Yeah.
my finger strength and my
Yeah.
forearms and my back. So right now I bought something. The climbers will know. It's called a portable hangboard, right? Let me get it for you guys real quick.
Yeah, go get it, bro. Because I don't know what that is.
So what I've got here is what you call a portable hangboard, and this is what you call a pinch block, right?
Okay.
So basically, you put it on the floor, and there's different millimeter edges, because when you go bouldering, right, the edges are different, so you got to use different like
Grips?
Yeah, grip types, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
So there's 18 millimeter edge, there's a 14 millimeter edge, there's an 8 millimeter edge, and there's what you call a mono. So this is for your fingers, right? So like
Yeah.
an individual finger. So you kind of, there's a pin in the ground, and you load it with plates.
Yeah.
And then you tie this on there, and you basically pull it up, right? So if
Yeah.
if you feel it, like this edge is 18 millimeters, so it's kind of big, but you can
Yeah.
see it only covers a little bit of my fingers, right?
Yeah.
So that's really training everything in my fingers all the way up through my forearm. So when you're climbing, it's like, it's training basically what you're climbing.
It's one of those things where I'll watch a YouTube video, I'll tell Biraj about it. He'll watch something, he'll tell me about it, and like he kind of inspires me with like a shit like this. Like I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, and I got inspired by, the climbers will know once again, his name's Magnus Mittobo or something like that.
He's popular.
Yeah,
climber.
he's very, I think he's, I don't know what national, Norwegian I want to say.
Yeah.
Well, he's from the Scandinavian region.
sure.
He's really inspired me as well with the rock climbing as well.
I think that's the power. I talked about PewDiePie. You've had like Nick Merckx.
Yeah.
You've had other YouTubers.
shout out
and
Nick
stuff, right?
Merckx, man.
It's like I think it's the power of YouTube. It's like
Social
we
media.
like social media in general. I think we've learned so much. It's like a spiral effect. Everyone has someone they watch, right? I think that's the most beautiful thing.
And
that you
everyone's
connect to everyone.
inspiring as well, I feel like. A lot of people we've watched, they've inspired a lot of us to pursue our passions more almost. I feel.
Genuinely, yeah.
I will say I have a great inspiration and a great passion of mine, and that is my beautiful toe socks.
There's so many comments about this. It's insane.
I've been waiting for this moment. This is my time to shine, right? So as I told you, I like working out. I like my health and stuff. And you know, I've come across these toe socks, right?
Very interesting.
And you know, I don't want to go on a crazy rant, but I feel like when you wear shoes, they're quite constricted, right?
Yeah.
Especially this little bugger here. And I grew up playing basketball, and basketball shoes are very constricting. Since I was like 5, I've been playing basketball, right? So my toes have been quite constricted. So I feel like for my foot health and to enhance my athletic ability, these socks have done me wonders.
But you do not understand. When he ordered that and he came home and he walks around the house and he's wearing these socks, I had to do a double take, bro. I was like,
He wears it so
you
much
gotta-
that it's ripped at the bottom. Like you can't see it.
By the way, even his shoes are like that.
Yeah,
His shoes are like that.
I have
Yeah.
shoes that are similar that have the toes out as well.
and if someone does want to buy them, where can they find them? Like,
Are we giving a free plug?
Oh, we're giving the free plug here, lads. It's gonna go out of
What
order.
is it called though? Not the brand, but what are those called?
I just call them toe socks. I don't,
Are they actually called toe socks?
They're actually
Oh,
just called
okay.
toe socks.
Search
I
for
don't
toe
really
socks.
have
Amazon.
toe socks, you should be able to find them.
Alright, so now we have more, I guess, anime related or like show related questions. So the first one is, what meaningful lessons or messages have you guys learned from the shows you've watched, and why did the message resonate with you?
Okay.
Who wants to start?
You know what? No. Let me start. Let me cook it off. You know,
youngest
I have an
can
absolute banger.
Alright.
I have a classic on this channel. This is an absolute classic saying.
What is it?
It's Kenny Ackerman's "Everyone is a slave to something."
That's
right?
a classic.
It is an absolute. It's a tried and tested quote, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you can apply that to everyone in life, and I feel like the reason this resonated with me so much is you can almost try to run from things like, oh, I'm not a slave to this, I'm not a slave to that, right? But it's like even Eren was a slave to freedom, and freedom's seen as, oh, you're not a slave to anything. So
Yeah.
you kind of got to understand what you're a slave to in order for you to live a fulfilled and happy life. I believe.
I love that.
That's
That this is giving me flashbacks to when we were doing our reviews, bro.
Yeah,
MT reviews,
The
right?
real ones though, they were there.
The meaningful lesson that I had was from our boy Thor's, right? We only saw him for a few episodes. It was, I have no enemies. And I think when you kind of see through the slavery of your emotions, right? And for example, when you have no enemies, you don't have revenge in your mind. and you're not dwelled in your mind through the real.
You don't have tunnel vision.
Yeah, you don't have tunnel vision, right? For example, in a lot of shows, there might be things like titans, demons, curses that you want to kind of fight, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't try to fight anything and you just try to see things as they are, you can actually be free from it and you can see it more objectively and you can experience real peace in this life.
100%. Okay, that's good. All right, so my one was interesting. So mine was I was dawdling between a lot of quotes from AOT
Facts.
because AOT has so much to
Not just that, I feel like I was struggling to come up with from different shows. Vinland, there's so many different
Avatar.
Freerun, even.
But the one I had is the people who have the ability to change something are the ones who are willing to sacrifice something dear. Said by Armin. Now this is pretty self-explanatory, but it really hit me very deep. It's like to actually be able to get something and achieve things at a high level, you need to be able to sacrifice to that same level as well. You can't just have it all. You gotta. It's about choices and trade-offs. I think like Armin saying that was beautiful.
All right, so for me, probably recency bias, but with Avatar, Uncle Iroh, this quote saying, "In the darkest of times, hope is something you give to yourself," right? And I feel like this one's pretty impactful for me because I feel like a lot of times in life you sort of wait for circumstances to get better. Does that make sense? Like you sort of wait for something to save you almost, right? When you're down and out and you're like, oh, I'm gonna be happy after this, or I'm gonna wait till this to become happier, right?
Do this.
So it's like if you look within yourself and start by giving yourself hope, right? And giving yourself sort of purpose, then you don't have to wait for that, right? 100%. It's like that's where it starts.
It's like when they're in the tunnel and they were digging out, right? And the light was there, but you have to dig through to get to the light.
Exactly, and it starts from within yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's a big one.
I think that's beautiful because I think a lot of our discussions are like, we love having these discussions after so many episodes because there's so many shows that the messaging of just anime as a whole, there's so many meaningful lessons. Like this
I feel like we've
things.
gotten so much wiser because of anime.
100%.
I feel like I've matured 100 years just from watching some of these.
It's like sometimes like I'll literally be thinking of characters in real life in regarding to wisdom.
Bro, I literally quote animes in real life to my friends. I've literally, in arguments, I've used a quote from animes.
The amount of AOT quotes I've used, holy shit.
Bro, I do that unironically.
Like, you know, Armin's good person, what's a good person?
If you're a good person,
I've dropped that quote one too many times.
You know what it is? Like, we've literally gotten, like, things for example Freerun and these kind of more niche animes, right?
Vinland, bro, like these shows.
Exactly.
Even the concept of solo leveling.
Even Demon Slayer, like, or how Tanjiro as a man.
What I found is there's beauty in all of it. Like everything we've watched so far, like even we're gonna do our tier list. A little spoiler, like nothing's gonna be rated that low.
Exactly.
Like, we can't. Realistically, we've started with the peaks. You guys have recommended us the peaks.
Exactly.
So in all the ones we've watched, there's always some sort of beauty
and I think
to take
we've
out of it.
each been able to pull something different out of it, which is,
Yes.
and make it more personalized, which is the main discussion we're having here. That's what's good.
Next question is, this was my most fun to think about, and it was, which world would you be in?
Ooh.
And for me personally, I was thinking of all the shows we've watched, but I could only come across one because it also hits home, and that was Blue Lock, because I wanted to be a professional soccer player when growing up. Like, you know what I mean? So I think watching this show was literally one of those moments where I was vicariously living through the characters every episode. And I was like, bro, if I could be there, that would be like the greatest thing. If my world is basically just eat, sleep, shit, soccer, repeat, bro, I am a happy man.
I think you can tell we're brothers because my response is also Blue Lock.
The younger brother always just copies the older brother. That's what it always is.
Nah, but genuinely, it's like I said, like that competitive environment of Blue Lock, yet you're with your comrades, you're with your best mate.
Yeah.
It's like what Rowan said. That is like heaven sent for me. Just competing every single day with the guys you love the most. Like, there's nothing more.
That's low key. We're watching Hunter x Hunter right now, but Heaven's Arena. Like that to me, that Blue Lock is basically Heaven's Arena.
Even high Q, bro. The setting in high Q where you're doing playing volleyball with your
As a
comrades.
team.
Exactly. But you're training. Like, I love training arcs so much.
Yeah,
I think that's the
100%.
thing that I've loved the most about animes as well.
Yes.
They do training arcs so well.
Why don't you want to be in Demon Slayer then? Because you're just gonna get cooked.
Yeah, I ain't Tanjiro, man.
Fair enough.
I had an interesting one. I said Freerun.
Okay.
For me, Freerun was one of the most serene worlds I saw in any anime. Right? From the point where they went to like that, what's the place called again? With the heaven? Where they were going to?
They've never gone to Oriole. They haven't been to Oriole, bro.
No, they're going to it though. They're trying
Oriole,
to go,
Oriole.
Yeah,
It's heaven. It's basically heaven.
yeah, it's basically heaven.
Heaven,
but like
yeah.
just the scenery and everything like that, the world of mages and demons and those villages.
But there's still peace right now. It's like an era of peace right
Bro,
now.
whenever they used to walk and go on these adventures, I'll just look at the setting and be like, holy shit, it's so beautiful.
Maybe you can tell we're brothers because I actually also picked Freer.
Oh, hell no!
We did not discuss this at all.
For me, it's a different reason. Like, as I said before, I grew up playing all these medieval fantasy games, right? And the world, like the whole idea of like clearing a dungeon and finding loot and shit like that, all that adventurous stuff, I love that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So for me, it's that reason. Like going around on quests, like doing like those little side quests and stuff like that. Like I'm trying to be like him or the hero, man.
That is actually crazy though, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That we have
That's
to say.
actually because we have not
planned.
This is the section we have not
We're
discussed
not
with each other.
planned.
Right? No one knows each other's answers. We're kind of going off the cuff.
It also shows our personalities though as well. I feel like.
The next question was about who our favorite characters
That's a
are.
big question.
That's a big
I think this was the most difficult question.
This was the most difficult
With
question.
all
by
the
far.
animes we've watched, there's so many characters, so it's hard to
Genuinely.
choose one. But I had to choose one because this person really stood out. It's Tanjiro. I have not seen a character like that. Just the fact that he's so like clean in his methods and he's so like innocent and he tries to help people, but at the same time he's not weak.
And he's not that innocent as well. We know he's defeated some demons.
Yeah,
he's seen some shit.
He fights evil and he always stands for good and he always tries to help people and always goes above and beyond for other people as well.
And I
really respect that.
Like basing off that, I think it's interesting you said Tanjiro because even like knowing him in real life, like the clean heart and like being a nice person, like he's really that, especially as an older brother.
Saying we're bad people.
But like
I know
just
what you
seeing
mean, I
like
know what you mean.
Tanjiro's like wholesomeness and just how good of an individual
Just
and
a kind
clean-
heart.
And how someone can go above and beyond. You are the ones who go above and
So
beyond.
I really wish. Oh, thanks, man.
Hey, this doesn't mean that our characters are based off that, right? I just want to make it clear, guys.
I'm your character sick, man.
Alright, try to say mine.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mine's Aaron. Mine's Aaron Yeager. Alright, I mean, for me, yes, it was hard to think about and it was close, but it wasn't really close.
Entertainment factor wise.
Yeah, it's not even entertainment. I think as a written character, like he's not a hero, he's not a villain. Like, bro, just the writing of his character is phenomenal. Like I've never seen anything that even comes close to it. Like nothing, no character's ever beaten him. Like,
Well, for me, I gotta go A tier as well. I'm going Erwin.
Erwin
That's a
Smith.
shame.
Erwin Smith
I had that on
is
my
your
list too.
favorite character
I had that
in
on my
all
list.
anime.
Yes.
Shinzo Sasageo.
And then I went back and listened to the dub as well after that because we didn't listen to it on here. But oh my god, what a character! I don't think a death has hit me that hard.
Bro, Erwin,
Genuinely.
yeah, definitely.
Even the decision when we had the decision as well.
Yeah.
I was still Erwin, bro. I was still Team Erwin.
I just think back to the time when he was riding that Titan and he's like charged and he lost a limb or something.
That final moment.
Bro.
Just the shit.
Everything about that character, I feel like, is the epitome of a person.
AOT writing is just next level, bro.
It's
Genuinely.
actually disgusting how good it is.
Now, my favorite character. When I think of favorite character, I think of who when I see them on the screen, I just go, bro, give me more. And that is the one and only. We're seeing him in January, hopefully. Gojo.
Satoru.
It's
Satoru.
what
In heaven and earth, I am the
What
chosen one.
that scene was
I
literally
alone.
one of the most glorious, right?
Yeah.
But I think
Honored
what draws me to him is the playful, the wittiness, the charismatic nature, and how he makes everything look so easy on the outside. But I know how hard and like how deep he thinks behind the scenes, right? And also, and carrying the weight of being literally the strongest. I think. And being a mentor as well. I think he's literally moving the Jiu-Jitsu society forward, right? And getting the up-and-coming generation. So being that mentor, while being the strongest, while being charismatic, and just like his look, bro. One of the most beautiful
I
characters
think
I've ever
Gojo
seen.
is also a great shout.
I think he's a great.
He's
best
literally,
character.
oh, bro. A lot of times when sometimes you feel low in confidence and like you need a bit of swag in your life, genuinely,
Watch
I'm
some
like,
Gojo.
bro, what would Gojo? How would Gojo walk through? Right? How would
Satoru Gojo.
How would Satoru
You can do
Gojo?
everything, but other than Satoru Gojo
Yeah.
is the strongest. Those lines are the greatest.
I cannot wait.
He's the second fastest guy. He's the fastest sorcerer after Satoru.
can't wait to
He's
see
the
it.
strongest
I cannot wait till January. Like I do not understand.
Peace, bro.
Next question was a bit of an interesting one. We kind of all read it and we were like, lads, this is a bit of a... we don't know. We were kind of unsure, right?
Yeah.
And it's, what character do we think we relate to the most?
Yeah.
And I think this is good for us to see because you guys watch us on screen a lot, right? So I think we want you guys to let us know who you think we each relate to.
Yeah.
Or who we are most like,
Yeah,
right?
who do you think we're most like?
Because I think that will be beautiful for us to read and also for us to discuss amongst each other.
Genuinely,
I'm curious to see.
I'm so curious to see how you guys.
Yeah, because we all think we come across one way in camera.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
someone else, you guys could be like, no, I see him this way.
Yeah, I think I'm Tengen from Demon Slayer.
I'm Gojo.
You ain't all that.
You built that already.
But I think just let us know who you guys think we relate to the most, and like because this one we couldn't really answer. So yeah, I'm actually so keen to see that answers, man.
All right. So next question is our favorite villain and what makes them good.
This was another
Tough.
This was tough. You guys want me to start?
Yeah, you go for
Alright,
it.
so I had two contenders for this. My first one was Ghetto, but I ended up going with Askeladd. Right? Askeladd, he was sort of the main villain and the mentor, like at the same time, right? So it's a bit of a. I'm still gonna see him as a villain.
He's not your traditional villain, but I still see him as a villain.
Yeah, he's still meant to be the villain, quote unquote villain, right? But I think he literally shaped Thorfinn's whole journey, right? While being the obstacle in his way, right? Which is crazy to think about,
That's
right?
insane.
So it's like he does horrible things, but he's also charming, he's also intelligent, and you can't help but respect him.
And he's doing it for a reason that's almost respectable as well.
Exactly, it's
right?
like his twisted sense of honor almost, right? Which is so interesting. So yeah, for me that's my favorite
I
villain.
like that answer.
That's good. Okay, so for me, I had an interesting one. I don't know what anyone's going to think about this. I had Light Yagami as my favorite villain. So I think the mere fact that he starts off as a hero in his own story, and like Light isn't just a villain, he's a mirror. Like he makes you ask how far you'd be willing to go if power fell into your lap. That's the mark of a legendary antagonist, right? Because you kind of empathize with him at the start, but then you realize the downfall of humanity.
journey.
That is literally showing the ugliest side of humanity. What each person is capable of.
It's not just that. I feel like we started out as like, oh, you're doing this for the good of the world, right? But he just put a cloak over that and wanted to decide to do whatever he wanted.
And then he becomes so radical in his approach.
You know,
and I think that is very, very good.
Your answer makes sense because during our Death Row reactions, you were the one like that was most against Light.
facts.
Like he was fully Team L, so like that makes sense.
What a character he was.
You know what's absolutely insane? Based on that exact thing that Ronnie said, I actually said my favorite villain, right? like this, like I don't know if you can consider this a villain. Like if it's not, I can change my answer. I said, because I was Team Light, I said L was kind of like a villain. Because he was kind of
that's a bit crazy.
He was against my character. Like I was tossing and turning between like Eren, because like Eren's a bit hey, you know, and like he's a villain as well, right? But I'm gonna go with L.
You know what? In your eyes, if he's a villain, fair enough.
In my eyes,
except
like L is a villain because mainly I also want to glaze the man, right, as a villain. But I think because the whole time we were like, obviously excluding all the humanitarian side of things, like just to watch the show, entertainment. I want to make that a clear factor because I am not against whatever Light did, right?
Not against.
You're not against.
You're not. You mean you are against?
You are against.
Sorry, I am against.
Your words in
I cancelled it 100k.
I am against Light, but I think just overall, what L provided to the show,
Facts.
even just. I think there must have been some sort of mutual connection because I started off at AET reaction sitting like this. I did not know the man that like this.
The L pose.
But I think just the way he brought the enthralling encapsulation of the whole shit. Every episode was like, all right, Light L. And I think the smarts behind it, he really taught me what it meant to kind of be very smart, but also be very interesting in the way you approach your smartness. Because he wasn't just flashing his smartness. He was low key. No one knew who he was, and he was approaching his intelligence in an extreme way where it can't be manipulated and you can use it for benefit, I guess.
I want to argue with you about that, but
Yeah.
we're not going to.
We already argued plenty of
Camera, that's happened.
We're not arguing about
But I
L
think,
being a villain, bro. That is insane.
So I
to me.
kind of
Alright.
changed up the meaning of villain, but like,
You know what?
who's gonna say anything?
I respect your answer.
Who's gonna say anything?
I'm gonna go with a show that I actually probably wouldn't have watched, right? And that's Arcane, because it's not just anime; it's like animation in that sense, right? And my character is Silco. What a character!
Silco.
From the moment he was shown on the screen, just his whole character design. Firstly, I was captured by. But then it went on, and what he was saying about power and what true power is, and how the people who get true power, they're the only ones who want to go and achieve it. It's like from the first episode till when he died, I was captivated every moment of the screen.
That's a great answer.
And I felt everything he was feeling in the show, the decisions he had to make, whether to go for his world, whether to look after Jinx. Like, bro, I was feeling everything he was feeling.
But what I love about all of our answers is like, all these characters were not one-dimensional at all. Like, they weren't one-dimensional villains at all. Like,
They're not traditional villains.
Yeah, they all had another side to them almost, right? They had layers to them, which makes it
You know, like honorable mention, but even if I reckon if they had shown more, because that's why I'm so keen for the Demon Slayer movies to come out, right?
Oh.
If they had shown more of Muzan, I reckon.
That scene of him walking up to
even the other upper moons.
Yeah,
like
some of
Bokushima,
some of those upper moons are crazy.
Dorma, yeah.
But even like,
Muzan's a shit.
like I know this is another kind of like honorable mention, but like at the start for Avatar, how he felt towards Zuko, like he was a villain, but he
He's
also
the
wasn't.
perfect,
He was
like,
one of those
not
guys.
one-dimensional.
He was like one of the ops that we were literally rooting for the whole time so hard.
Now this is one of my favorite questions.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this is once again it's a whole new world I haven't entered, right?
Also a very hard question, can I just say?
Very,
Very
very
hard
hard
question.
Because they do an amazing job in these songs. Like some of these intros.
But we
Like,
didn't even say what the question was.
it's favorite anime song, right?
Yeah.
And like for example, I want to give an honorable mention to Apothecary Diaries intro. And we just heard that. Sounds like Shakira to me, man.
Injanai.
I love that.
That's hard,
But
that's
my song, from the moment it came on was Tanjiro no Yuta, man. I think it was episode 2. Season 2, episode 17, with the spider with Ruru.
Season 1. Season 1, but you're close.
Season 1, bro, when he's cutting his head off with Hinokami Kagura, and then Nezuko's like the purple pink flame. That song, oh my god. I still bump it to this day.
I'll go next. If you don't know what that was,
I have no clue.
No one knows what you
What
just
the
did.
hell are you on
Hey,
about?
that was UC Big Girl, alright? That was a season 2, episode 6.
Oh, the
Rain and
Ryan-
Bertolt review, right?
Oh, on top of the
OST.
wall. Yeah.
You're not doing that song justice at all.
I'm not doing
right.
justice, but bro, just like that whole, it's like nostalgia. That's what that
Yeah,
song.
yeah, yeah.
Anytime
And
I
it's
hear
just
it,
good, man. That
Yeah,
song's
it's
just
really
good.
All right, so for me, I had an interesting one. So, Anytime, Anywhere song by Freed. You know the. Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah.
that is
bro,
nostalgia.
Bro, that is amazing. Like, I want to watch Freeman, man.
That just makes you want to like cuddle under a blanket.
Yeah.
like,
So
it's like-
cozy, bro.
Get some hot cocoa. Like, you know what I mean?
man.
For me, bro, I had a bunch, bro. Like,
you didn't
some of them was like AOT endings. Some of those was hard. JJK opening, season 2 opening 1. That one was so
Even
good.
solo leveling Dark Aria level.
Solo like
that's
that's obviously, but I went with Lisa Homura. I think that's how you pronounce it. But it's that song after Mugen Train, where we watched the first take video.
Oh, the ending
Homura.
one, yeah.
The first take video that we
forgot
watched,
about
that really
That
convinced
was a
me.
banger.
That song was incredible. Like, and the one first take video was even better. Genuinely.
I agree.
And right after everything that happened in Mugen Train,
Literally.
bro, that song
That hits.
really
That
hit.
is,
That
oh
does.
my
It's a
god.
I actually forgot about that. I forgot about that. Next question is most memorable moment after we finish a show, right? And this is one of those questions where I actually had massive trouble because there's so many moments after a show where you just go, holy shit.
When you're
holy shit.
recapping the show, like
Yeah.
you have so many moments like that.
Yeah.
But I might be going off recency bias here, but I'm going the Lion Turtle energy bending with Avatar, right? I think so. We recently just finished Avatar. That was one of those moments. I think you hear of Avatar your whole life. People have watched it, right? And I think I was curious the whole time how was the show going to end.
Yeah.
And I think we knew that Aang isn't someone who's going to kill.
Yeah.
So I think the concept of energy bending, that's literally got me like, that had me like, holy shit, I didn't even think of this, but it all makes sense so beautifully. The Lion Turtle, and I think like it just made beautiful
It's
sense.
the explanation of if your soul's pure and good, it'll overcome the bad soul
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
That whole concept.
They did that really well.
Exactly.
They did
And that
really
was
well.
definitely memorable because now even like after I finish a show, a few of my friends who've watched the show, when I can talk about it, it's fully memorable because
Yeah.
it's one of the shows that everyone should watch, right? And like I've widely
Must
watched
watch,
it,
bro.
and
That's
now I
right.
can talk about it.
Yeah.
My memorable moment, and this still sticks with me to this day because I've never seen greater manipulation and greater acting.
Okay.
Right? It's Light and Naomi Mistra.
Oh.
Ray Pember's wife or fiance, I should
What
say.
an episode.
That was early as well.
That was
What
early.
episode?
That made me. I think that truly hooked me on. That really got me by. That was like when I was like, oh my god, Pete, the writer of that show, like to come up with that.
Insane.
That was
Oh
insane.
my god, what a moment!
That is a
was.
shout. That is a shout.
What a moment.
Oh, fuck. I see all these moments, bro. I wish I could just give you like 10 moments.
Genuinely, I didn't know
There's so
like
many.
that.
There's way too
I'm
many.
vividly remembering
Choosing
our
one
moment.
is so hard, bro.
Like
that
our
is-
moment,
oh.
I remember the discussion that episode because Ronnie had already seen it, right? And like, I remember us talking about it. We were like, "Bro, that is the crazy manipulation."
That is the greatest manipulation I've ever seen.
100. Okay, so for me, I had Nezuko conquering the sun. So when Tanjiro was fighting Hantengu, this is the swordsmith village arc. Bro, that whole episode when Nezuko's like running out into the grass.
And he has to make a choice.
And he has to make a choice. And Tanjiro's like this.
And she
Bro,
kicks
and then like just the whole shock factor and the fact that she lived and the emotions I was feeling because we thought initially she was going to die, right?
yeah,
But I have never been that emotive and felt like a scar in my heart.
Genuinely.
Anything.
I felt like I lost family members.
100%. Bro, that was insane.
And
to me.
she was the one who kicked Tanjiro off her to go save
Yeah,
her.
she sacrificed
She
herself.
sacrificed
man.
herself.
That was one of those
That
things. It wasn't just a shock factor thing. It became beauty after.
Yeah.
It was shock, and then it was just
Bro,
beautiful.
and then they went into the flashback with all their memories.
Oh, and then the song started
Yeah,
playing, bro.
Oh my god.
Holy
That's-
shit, bro.
That has to be my favorite moment.
And
so
she
far.
started speaking. Did she say a word?
Yeah, she said, no, did she? No, wait.
I don't know what she said. But she spoke.
Yeah, she spoke.
We need the movie, man. We need the movie.
For me, I'd say the complete opposite of that, but instead of emotional, it was all the hype moments. Like, for me, one standout is the fights in Demon Slayer, right?
Yeah.
The fights in Demon Slayer, namely, the main one is Tengen versus Gyutaro. Like, that scene lives rent-free in my head all the time. I've rewatched that like 50 million times, right?
Genuinely.
It's crazy. Like, I think, the hype moments really, like, are memorable.
That scene as well when Zenitsu and Inosuke take on.
Oh, with Zenitsu for the first time.
Oh, Zenitsu for the first time.
That's true, but I don't think there's been any anime fight since we started on this
Tengen,
channel
yeah,
that's
Tengen.
better than Tengen Gyutaro. Like, Sukuna versus Makara
Yeah,
maybe
maybe.
competes.
Yeah.
The people that are saying Jinwoo versus Beru, bro, just stop.
No.
Just stop, please stop.
Facts.
That
And
is-
I think Demon Slayer it helps because the animations are so good.
Facts.
It just makes the fights even better.
Facts.
Next question we've got is, what was our most memorable moment after a show?
Off camera.
Off camera, right?
Off camera, okay. That you guys haven't seen then.
Yeah. I genuinely reckon it was after we finished AOT, right?
Yeah.
That was one of the most.
I'd love to be a
Holy shit.
fly on the wall, seeing our discussion off camera there.
Yeah.
Because what we did, because usually we, after episodes or when it's around lunchtime, we go upstairs and have lunch, right? This time, like usually when we're having lunch, we're all on our phones.
Yeah.
The discussion we were having, we literally all sat around the dining table.
Yeah.
And we put up like AOT explained like the ending and shit. We were
Yeah.
literally, like usually we had like, it's like an hour break. We probably took like 2 hours. We were just
Yeah.
binging AOT explained videos. It was actually insane.
Genuinely, we were just discussing everything the whole time.
It was
like
like-
off camera, and we didn't even expect for that to happen because we would have just done it on camera,
Exactly.
right? But we just went upstairs and we were like, it was just stuck in our head.
It's
Like,
just,
bro,
I don't even remember who it was. Someone brought up a point or whatever, and it just spiraled from
it
there.
just started going.
I remember that following week, I think it was a weekend or something, we met up again.
Yeah.
And we, like, the initial conversation was literally AOT.
But I still remember someone asked a question like, "Oh, have you thought about what Kenny said or whatever?" The whole slave thing. Oh,
Yeah.
And there were so many moments because like Ronnie was iconic during that with his eye, right? Like there were so many moments. Where
side eyes.
like, all I wanted to go to Ronnie was, "Oh, what were you thinking when we were thinking this during this moment?" Right?
Yeah.
And like Ronnie could finally like kind of express everything he was feeling
Yeah.
to us right at the end because like, all right, now it's like, all right, no more.
We're all on
spoiling.
equal
We're
footing.
all on
Off
equal
camera,
footing.
I would always show them like the Easter eggs that they showed in the previous episodes that led up to the later episodes, right? And it would always be so interesting. It's like, I wish we got that camera.
genuinely, to this day, I still
Foreshadowing moments
Yeah,
in
the
AOT are
foreshadowing
unbeatable.
foreshadowing moments.
They're unbeatable,
Oh my
man.
God.
Unmatched. So the next question we've got is, when did anime first click for us? So I'm going to start with myself. This is going to be controversial, I reckon. So I think...
I doubt it.
So I think for me, it's when I was watching Spy Family and the mannerisms of Anya, how that was depicted through anime, her expressions and everything she was showing on screen.
It was a very anime.
Yeah, it was a very anime because you can't express the mind of a child just through live action without having those animations.
That is a
in there.
very good point.
So I
very
think that's when it actually clicked, because even the imaginative world that Anya had, the whole thing with Bond Man and everything else, her emotive like signs in her face and everything, bro. Anime, like that's when it actually.
Dad, you've come so far because I'd say you were the biggest hater out of everyone here.
I think yeah, 100%.
And the moment that clicked for you is the most anime family dynamic.
yeah.
It wasn't
For
even
me,
like crazy
anime was the most
animation.
out of my comfort zone. Out of anyone here, I think that was the most out of my comfort zone.
100%. I'll go next. Mine's on a similar wavelength, but it was when we watched Freerun. Because Freerun was a pretty early show after AOT, right?
Yeah.
And I think before we started Freerun, I remember saying in the intro, I was like, this is definitely not a cup of tea. I don't know why I'm watching this. I don't know what we're doing. But when we started that was when I knew, okay, this genre, this anime world is for me, because if I can go from AOT to this, I think I can watch any anime. Like, and I think just being able to appreciate different forms of beauty, that's when it clicked for me, and I was like, this is, I see why people watch this type of stuff,
Yeah,
right?
it's very diverse.
It's very diverse,
That's- yeah.
and it hits me, and I think there's a part in everyone that it connects with, and it connected with me, and I just hope even people who've never watched the show or anime, they can one day experience what I experienced when we started watching Freerun.
Beautifully put.
Thank you.
My moment is, as I've mentioned, I'm a sports person, right?
Yeah.
And I never thought anime could almost inspire me as much as Blue Lock did, right? In terms of sports sense. Because I've watched sporting shows and sporting movies, right? Especially basketball movies and stuff.
Yeah.
But for Blue Lock to come in there and to put the number one thing I'd love to have into a show for me to watch, and the whole competitiveness, like
Ego,
the whole like flow and finding a challenge, like the way they structured it and the storyline of Blue Lock, I absolutely
Blue Lock is one of the peakest shows.
genuinely
bro.
clicked with me so well.
I have basically Ron's answer. He basically just said everything I wanted to say. But yeah, for me it was Freerun, right? I never considered myself a real anime enjoyer before Freerun. I mean, obviously I watched Attack on Titan, I watched JJK, but those were just like, for me it was one-off shows. It's like, oh, I like these two animes, I'm probably not going to watch more, right? That was it for me. But when we watched Freerun, just the storytelling, that's the one thing that comes to my mind. Storytelling, just the quiet, reflective moments, right? It showed the weight of like time and like things that are present in real life. They're prevalent in real life, right? It makes you think a lot about your own life.
Yeah.
So just them being able to show that through their storytelling and their characters, for me it was like, holy shit, like this, I really resonate
And
with this.
that would be hard to show in just like a live action scene.
Very
right?
hard. I've never I think I've watched a fair few live actions like growing up.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. clicked ever.
The thing I've realized what makes anime so good as well, every show makes us ask questions about ourselves.
Yeah.
It's not just about the show, it makes us
becomes a
ask
reflection.
so many questions about ourselves.
Yeah.
And each show is like, it's like you said, it's a different part of us. Freerun asks us our softer side or our reflective side. Attack on Titan questions our morals and all these different things.
Yeah.
Like, all these shows question different parts of you and make you who you are, I feel like.
Now we've got probably the biggest moment, right? I think, and it's the most anticipated for myself.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And for me,
Yeah, of all of us.
Yeah.
And we have not discussed any of this, but this is going to be a group effort. So there'll be like, I'll be like, you know what, put that show there, and you guys might be like, hey, or no, move it over a bit.
it might be a bit heated here, but that's alright.
Whatever it turns out to be, this is the best list. We don't want to hear other opinions. This is
We are right.
This is the right list.
We are
This
right.
is gonna be
And
the right
also,
list.
can we preface by saying all of these animes are good? Like we've watched the creme de la creme here. Like
We're going to be brutally honest here, but we're going to be brutally honest in saying that they're all good.
Exactly.
I can't shit on
We've started with the peaks.
Exactly.
We
Yeah.
started
this
with
is
the
creme de
creme.
la creme. This is
Exactly.
creme de la
When
creme.
you're like 5 years into something, you're gonna have a few that like, you know, might be whatever.
Yeah.
We literally only started our channel for 1 year. We've watched only shows only for 1 year.
Yeah.
So and they've all been highly recommended.
pretty much everything's big.
Correct.
Yeah. Anyway,
Let's just start.
Alright, let's start. Hunter x Hunter. So we've kind of ordered in like most recent to like the oldest.
Yeah.
So we're starting with Hunter
I
x Hunter.
didn't even realize that.
Yeah, we
Wait,
haven't finished
it's
Hunter x
actually
Hunter.
Loki Apothecary, so I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, some of these shows we haven't finished, and some of these shows are still ongoing, whereas some has ended, right?
Yeah.
So Tyler, you know what? Let's start with Apothecary.
Sure.
So look, I don't think we can make a judgment call on this just yet fully, but
We're
so
on-
far,
we're
based on
on-
what we've seen,
We're 12 episodes in.
yeah, based on what we've seen, I would say it's A.
It's A for me.
would say
I
it's
think we all go around and say T, but I'm going
Yeah.
A as well.
I'm also going A, but listen,
It could.
all of these are subject to change based on where we rank the other ones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Correct,
also we
correct.
haven't finished the show, so
Yes,
once
put it-
we
put it
finish
on
it,
A. Yeah.
maybe it bumps up to an S. We
Exactly.
don't know.
No, I want to preface by saying the reason I think it's A as well, it's because it's a different type of show once again,
Facts.
right?
Yeah.
In that detective sense, I feel like a Mau sometimes,
Yeah,
and she's
yeah,
figuring and putting two and two together. Like the vicariously living through her, I just love her curious side.
The
of it.
potential for this show for me is easily an S. Like,
Facts.
if they
Genius.
keep doing what they're doing and they like elevate it a little bit,
Genius.
this show is amazing already.
I personally love criminal shows, and I think just when you have someone like the mysteries and like you're trying to figure out stuff.
And the romance, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
man.
exactly.
The romance,
And-
the romance
and-
is slowly going up.
It's like no, I think the best shows that do it is the one that tease the romance.
Yeah.
So they don't give it straight
It's
at the
not,
bat,
it's
right?
not like the main thing. It's
Exactly.
like it's the underlying romance.
Exactly.
You know what I
For
mean?
me, it's been the setting. The setting of the show, it's so peculiar.
I just want to say
The word
one last point.
peculiar, yeah.
You're so right. I think because sometimes when you watch Apothecary Diaries, we're so enthralled and you're like, holy shit, your brain's working.
Yeah.
And then you have a nice Jinchi and Mao
Mao
moment,
moment.
and that's when you can relax and be like,
No, but the show has a lot of shock factor as well. I just want to say
It
that.
does.
Like,
Yeah.
And bro, it has you thinking all the time. It's like we're trying to figure out things just like Mau does. You know what I mean?
and the discussions, I think it gives us beautiful things to talk about. All right, next one. Hunter x Hunter.
Alright, listen. Can I start this off, right? We're how many 30-something episodes?
30 episodes in.
30 episodes. Yeah.
Yes,
Ron-
yeah.
Ronnie, go for it.
Ronnie.
The potential of this show. Sorry, it's already S tier.
Is it S?
It is already
What
S
do you
tier.
mean,
bruv?
I don't care.
what
The
do you
characters.
think?
I think it's
pure-
a great show. I would put it high A because purely because we haven't finished it.
No, it's already S. It's actually
Honestly,
already
for me,
a show
it's the show that now S.
I see what your argument is. It's like we're barely scratching the surface.
We're barely scratching this. Like so far,
Bro,
based on what I've seen, he's been really good.
I don't give a shit.
We're
putting it S anyway.
Bro,
Like
we've seen Hisoka.
Oh my.
you still got enough. That name is enough.
It's enough.
That name is enough.
You didn't even do it.
Gon.
All right, I'm willing to bite the bullet.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go S.
It's
Let's go
3v1
S.
here. It's 3v1.
Where in essence gonna end up?
He's with us. He's with us. He's with us.
He's with
4v0.
us. Alright.
Kaiju.
Kaiju number 8.
Ooh, where's this going?
Listen,
I'm just going B.
I'm going B.
I'm going B
I'm
as well.
going B.
I would say, you know what? For me, I would actually put Kaiju as an A. I would actually compare.
It'll be low A's or B.
Low
but
A or B,
going
yeah,
with
low A or
We
B.
haven't finished. We haven't finished season 2.
Kaiju is a good show for what it is, but
It
am
doesn't-
I gonna put it next to Apothecary?
That's my thing.
I'm going B.
I like the concept of Apothecary Dies, the thinking concept. The animations of Kaiju, like, are top
tier, yeah.
I agree.
Top
Also,
tier.
I think Kafka is a great character.
I think
Facts.
the overall fighting in that is really good as well.
Facts, facts.
Yeah, I do think Kaiju is very underrated. Can I say?
Yeah.
Like out there, it's not as popular.
It's not as popular.
People don't like it as much. I think it's definitely underrated.
Yeah.
But am I gonna
look.
listen? I'm saying it's underrated, but
It's
I'm
either
putting it
low
as B,
A
but
or
still,
B.
like-
Low A or
No,
B.
can
because
I
Apothecary
can I
is
just
a
say,
hunter
you
B.
know why I'm not going to put Kaiju at A? The romance between Kafka
and Mina.
and Mina.
We're barely into Kaiju as well.
Yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
we're barely into
So
it.
if they had given us more Kafka and Mina, I reckon I might give it low A.
And
but
this might change, like we said.
it could
Let's
change.
finish
It
this
could
one.
change. For now, I reckon
Let's put it B.
For now, it's a
Let's
B.
put it
For
B.
now,
Let's
it's a
put it
B.
B.
Arcade.
Alright, I'm just gonna say, going on a limb, it's S. I'm saying it's S.
You got S.
I am saying it's S.
What's
There
yours,
is
Rowan?
no
I'm saying
way
high A.
Silco,
I'm with Rowan.
I'm with
Vanda,
Rowan as
And
well.
my favorite
is
character,
zero
my favorite
chance.
villain, Silco, is in this show, right?
I'm going high
there
A.
is zero chance you got.
Actually, no, I'll be honest. I'm honest.
It has to be S.
I'm
Bro,
honest.
with
I'm going
Silco,
S.
Vanda,
I feel
bro,
Silco,
just the
Vanda,
overall plot,
the whole character,
the
of
animations,
Jinx,
bro. Are you
vibe,
serious?
Jinx and vibe,
The
bro.
music?
Oh, I'm going S.
Bro, S is like S.
It's
That
S.
is S,
Hold on, I'll
bro.
say it's S.
Bro,
It's between a low S and a high A for me.
yeah.
It's S.
For
It's
now, I'm inclined to put it on an S.
It's S.
But listen, this might come
No,
down.
Ronnie,
It might be
Ronnie,
like-
Ronnie,
like-
don't fall.
now.
Ronnie,
Put it on
don't
S
fall.
right now.
Ronnie, don't fall. I think we have
It's S.
no, we
It's
have
S.
we have to
Stop,
no,
stop,
wait, we have to be
stop.
careful,
Stop,
bro.
exactly.
We
But
can't.
not everything you need
No,
S.
exactly.
This is not
This is not
everything.
everything.
Okay.
This is
Okay,
one of the
wait,
best.
wait,
Okay,
Silco,
alright,
next to
can I
that.
be honest? Can I be honest? I might be saying something controversial here. Season 1 Arcane, fuck, it's an S for me. Beautiful S. Incredible S for me, right? Season 2, it's not bad. It's not.
I'm not rolling with
But
that.
for me, season 2 is like an A. Like, I'll be honest. I'll be very honest.
Bro, with Heimerdinger and Echo in the second season, that is
My thing
amazing.
is, I'm lucky with him. Right, but my thing
Oh
is,
my
the show is
God.
still an S.
The show is an S. Concepts are S.
still an S.
But
You can't-
I think,
Still an
bro.
S.
Alright, we're gonna spoiler. AOT is definitely going S, right? You're telling me.
Whoa!
Big shock.
but Arcane season 1 was magnificent. But I think season 2.
No, he doesn't drop it down to an A.
You're
He
telling
does
me-
not drop it.
High A, high A.
I would
doesn't
put-
matter. I think it's an S.
I would put it with Hunter x Hunter.
High
I would-
A.
You know what? Let's leave it high A, and we'll see what fills it out.
Alright,
and it's gonna go
majority-
high A.
majority
It will go
wins, so it's A.
Alright, listen,
Alright.
it'll go A.
I mean, you guys
Majority-
are both
yeah.
saying S, so okay.
High A,
alright.
Ronnie,
Wait,
Ronnie.
Let's
2v2.
leave that for now. Definitely above Apothecary.
yeah,
We'll say that.
Holy shit.
I don't want to say definitely like that because it makes it sound like bro, Apothecary is peak. But
Yeah.
all these
Shows
episodes
the
did.
peak,
Like, alright.
I'll be real. Shit. S.
Yeah, we-
Guys,
yeah.
you don't gotta think
Yeah.
that. Like, it's definitely
No
S.
explanation
S,
required.
S,
No explanation.
S.
It's
That's
S.
crazy. There's
That
a lot of S.
I think it's above Hunter x
It
Hunter.
has
so
to be
far.
Right now,
above
because we haven't
Hunter.
finished it.
We haven't finished Hunter x Hunter, but
Not just that Avatar, the storytelling, the character,
Right.
the characters in the Avatar.
Zuko
That-
as a character.
Oh,
Zuko is one of the ones I was contending with in my
Yeah,
as my
yeah,
favorite
yeah.
character. I think
It's-
everyone
It's a
was.
mini adventure, bro. It's amazing.
Even villain, he's contention of the favorite villain.
I think even
I
just
think
that-
it's one of those things where you know, like you already know, like when Drake talks
Even-
about that line, you already know. That's what that is.
Yeah,
bro.
you already know.
Even Unk alone would put that show on S.
Oh, 100%.
Bro, the last 4 episodes were like a 9 point. I saw it afterwards. It was like 9 point, very high.
She should just be 10s.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
10s.
Bro,
across.
it's-
It had, like the reason S tier as well. Yes, how you feel, but overall, what the show gives you, it literally gives everything. Every
I
type
know,
of
you can take some shit from that show and change your life.
yeah, like you can get my grandma to come in and watch the show. She'll take something out of it.
That's
Any
exactly
age, any person.
any
That's why I'm kind of going Arcane S as well, right? And I'm trying to bring it back.
yeah, yeah.
But the storytelling in Arcane and
No,
the messaging.
we'll-
I love
revisit
Arcane,
Arcane.
but is it up there with Avatar?
No,
Bro,
I'm with
I
you,
don't
Vera,
think
but
it
it's
is.
It's not. It's
Like,
not.
I love it, but I don't know if it's...
We can't. This is a losing battle.
No,
here.
I don't know, let's get Spy
no,
Family.
no,
Bro,
Well,
maybe it's recency bias, bro.
No, it is, but
Because I remember after after we finished Arcane, we were like, holy fuck, this is one of the
Arcane
greatest things
changed
of all
my
time.
life, bro.
But now, because we've just finished Avatar,
To me, that was
Like,
revolutionary.
look, you guys might be a bit emotional right now. I'm trying to be the most like logical one.
I'm being
If
logical.
anything, we can't, you can't speak putting everything S's, bro.
Yeah, okay.
If it's an S, so you're not being objective by saying that.
No,
You're
No. Look. I think for now we're happy.
It's
with
high A. It's high
We're
A.
happy
I'm
with
happy
high
with-
A.
it will
It's
change.
high A.
I agree with Brian. It should be an S, but
I'm
I
happy
reckon-
with this list for now.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's
happy,
keep moving.
Spy Family. Spy Family
Ooh,
is
this is interesting.
one of the funniest shows, probably the funniest show
Yeah.
that's on this.
Anya,
on
man,
thing.
holy.
For me, this is a high A. For me personally, just Anya as
me
a character.
personally,
For me personally, it's a high B.
For me, it goes right here.
For me, it's
me,
high
it's
B.
a high B.
It's high B for
It's a
me.
high B.
High B.
High B,
High B
no
for
way,
me.
bro. I think Anya's character alone is enough for an A. Lloyd and Anya,
I'll
that
be honest, the way
dynamic.
you were talking, it could be an S. The way you talk
But
about camera,
for me-
he loves
For
this
me,
show.
it's Spy Family.
We
all love Spy Family.
Well,
I want to reiterate.
listen,
Listen,
I'm not
I want
trying to make
reiterate.
it
We
sound
love these
like
shows,
Spy
the
guys.
humor in
That,
it.
that should be known.
Bro,
that, like,
Anya's
we
and
know
Becky's
levelly.
relationship, just watching that on screen,
That's
just
the thing.
the
You-
smile
you-
they put on my face every
I think
week.
the reason why for me it's a high B, right?
Yeah.
Because when I'm watching the show in the moment and I'm watching it, holy shit, it's so engaging, it's so funny. But for me, it's not like the other shows where I go afterwards and I'm like fully reflecting
I
on
agree,
it.
it's not as memorable. Like
Yeah,
I could rewatch Spy Family and I'd have a good time. Almost
Yeah.
like it's because I don't remember everything.
Exactly.
That
But,
makes
but
sense?
not everything has
It's
to be
just a
reflected.
vibe. I agree
For
with
me,
you. I agree.
for me, this was just
Listen,
amazing in the moment. and I love
Your
it.
metric and your metric and my metric
Is
are going to be
different.
different.
They're
Like
different. They're
what you love about a show,
Exactly.
it might be you might be looking for different things.
Exactly,
So,
exactly.
Alright, I think
I'm
I'm happy
like-
with
Okay,
that.
he's saying a high A. I'm saying like wait, what are you saying again?
I'm saying high A.
You're saying high. I'm saying low A.
I'm
you guys saying
saying-
high B.
I think low A.
Yeah,
It is low A.
I'm saying,
that's good.
I'm saying high B because I wanted them to know each other. Like
No, but
that's
that
what
was
makes
part
it
of-
good,
That's
bro.
what makes it good.
No, but
That's
see,
what makes it
it's
funny.
different for him. The reveal might make it an A. Look,
Yeah.
I actually kind of
We
agree with
keep
you.
it where it is. We keep it where it
For
is.
now, yeah.
Alright, we
This
keep
is
it
up to where we are. Okay.
Danny then, okay.
This is A for me. Because
this is high B again.
considering
high
how
B.
funny this show was, I think for me this was the funniest show.
High B again.
I think Dan to Dan for me is the funniest show.
Dandadan for me is a lot of random shit, but it all makes sense and it's always entertaining.
It's a vibe. And
It's
like,
always
I was
entertaining.
talking about the Spy Family being a vibe while watching it. I just call more of a vibe with Dan to Dan while
Again,
watching
I'm
it.
not gonna lie, some of the Dandadan episodes, like that season 1, that emotional one,
Yeah.
and even season 2,
African
that
one.
metal one,
That metal
the,
one.
the range they do is very, very impressive.
And the animations of Dan to Dan are up
hate
there,
it.
man.
To me, Danny Dan is one of those ones where no one can do what Danny Dan has done.
Fact.
That
Yeah.
is that is
Beautiful.
a class in and of itself. It's a genre in and of itself.
So different.
They bring so many different things to one. I think it's high B, high
I'm
B
low
to
high
B.
to
B,
mid
low
A
A.
for me. It's low to
High,
mid A.
high B to B. I think that's what I'm saying.
I actually
I'm
I
going
agree with
high
high
B.
B.
I'm going
I'd say
agree
high
with
B. I'd say.
And listen, B doesn't. Bro, you just look at the comparison.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm just comparing them.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly.
When I'm comparing them, I'm like,
Exactly.
bro, like.
High B.
Because if we had different tiers for different genres, you can make a thing. We're trying to like you can't even compare a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
But
you can't.
it's like we're putting it all into one.
Yeah.
Like I think
Like,
high
I'll
B
be honest, like, I don't even know what my criteria is,
Yeah,
bro.
it's just everything.
It's just
I'm trying to use
everything.
everything.
I'm just
I'm
trying
And
to
we're all trying to work corporately to make sure we're happy with something,
Correct,
right?
correct.
You probably wanted an A. I don't want it an A. I want it an B.
We're kind of close on this though. Like,
We
you're
are,
saying
we
low
are,
A,
we are.
I'm
It's not like you're
high
saying
B.
it's a D and I'm saying it's an S.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. We're
I'd
close
say
on this.
B.
I think it's fine there.
I think
I'm not
I
gonna lie. I think it's
agree.
fine there. Okay.
Alright, next one.
What's that?
One
One
Punch
Punch
Man.
Man.
Ooh,
One
okay.
Punch Man.
I'm going A again.
I'm going high B on
I'm going
this.
high B again.
I'm going
One
high B.
Punch
Because
Man.
you know,
Alright. Listen, again, I'm gonna bring it up, alright? We all wanna say it, I'm gonna say it. Season 1 of One Punch Man. Incredibly good. Incredibly good.
Incredible.
Season 2 of One Punch Man. All I remember is
Gado.
Gado.
I'll be real.
All I
Gado
remember
was
is
the
Gado.
saving factor. Gado for me and season 1
Gado
puts
was
this at A
crazy.
because the what's the word for it? The trope, is that a trope? Like the trope?
Trope, yeah.
The trope of this anime, right?
Yeah, trope.
The way they do how Saitama can beat everyone in one punch.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know how you were saying, oh, the Spy Family reveal, I just hope they do it.
Yeah.
I love the fact that it's only one punch that it takes for him to beat someone, right?
Yeah.
That trope, for me, it's the way they do it, no other show can do it like that.
Also one of the funniest shows.
I think for me, it's low A, But I think after this third season, I reckon you can go to high A. But I'm actually inclined to put high B again.
Look,
like
for
first
me,
on high B.
For me, I would also say B because
No, but
purely-
you're saying low A. I'm saying low A. Even though you're saying high B, I'm going
So
to
for
go A.
me to be brutally honest, I think season 1, like you said, is amazing.
Yeah.
Season 2 was good. Don't get me wrong, it was amazing with
It was
Garo,
okay, yeah.
but it didn't feel that like it didn't go up to that
I
season
think
1.
ending near the end of season
I was
2
gonna
was
say with
peak,
Bung,
bro.
with Bung
That
and
shit
all
was
that.
peak.
But we have season 3 coming out, and like I'm not satisfied. If we don't watch season 3,
I'll be
I'm
real,
not
I
satisfied
want
yet.
Genos to do more.
No,
Yeah,
you-
I want-
We need more general.
You know why I think you should go high B? Because what we did with Arcane, we said season 1 was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Season 2 was not as phenomenal as well, but it wasn't good as season 1. So we put an A. Same thing with One Punch Man. We were gonna say
You could argue an A for it. You
Is
could
One
argue
Punch
an A.
Man better than Dan and Dan? That's what I'm trying to think.
Oh, that's a hard one.
That's a very hard question for me.
I would say for
I'm
me,
saying yes.
I'm saying yes. I'm saying
I'm
yes.
saying no.
I'm saying yes.
I'm saying second
saying
from
yes.
Dan
I'm
and Dan.
saying yes.
I'm saying yes.
I think
think
maybe
we-
after season 3.
I think
One
all
Punch-
right, look, let's put it high B. Let's put it high
I'm
B.
gonna say yes as well.
That's
So
high
I think
Q,
it's
that's high
high
Q.
Q.
That's high Q.
Oh, my bad. Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good to hear.
B,
Alright.
yeah.
It's gotta be A, bro.
I could make a case for A, but I'm not
Low A.
satisfied.
It has to be low A. Genuinely, one we can drop it always down. I think we put this one in low A. though.
Okay, you know what?
One Punch Man low A.
Yeah,
I-
we
I-
can do it.
yeah,
One
I-
Punch Man
I-
The way
Yeah,
it does
yeah,
the
I'm
show,
there.
like,
Yeah, the show is fucking good, bro.
It's
Yeah,
good,
the shows are good.
IQ, high A.
High-
Alright, listen, we can do this together. We can do
Alright,
IQ.
high A.
Listen,
IQ.
listen, can I just say something? Before we even started Blue Lock, right? Oh, after we started Blue Lock, the amount of comments we got for high Q, because like these are like the two sports animes, right?
Yeah.
I want to give some backstory for the viewers as well, right? We put a poll out, and Blue Lock and Haikyuu were both in the poll, and what won was Haikyuu.
Yeah.
Originally, what won was Haikyuu, but we decided to do Blue Lock,
fair.
right? One, because Haikyuu is a lot longer of a show, right? And we didn't have much time, so we decided to do Blue Lock. But also because we all grew up playing soccer.
Yeah,
right?
we're biased with our
So
soccer,
this
yeah.
goes into this whatever we're about to rank.
Our bias has to be put in like plus. The show touched me. For me, it's a high A.
I would
Blue Lock
agree.
or Haikyuu?
High Q.
Blue Lock.
For me, I would say.
Wait,
Blue
let's just get it out of the way. What do we think is better, Blue Lock or Haikyuu?
Blue Lock.
Blue Lock.
Blue Lock.
Blue Lock.
Lock, Blue Lock.
For me, it's Blue Lock.
I agree.
IQ is close. I think it's very, very close. I don't think it's
agree.
easy, but for me, I think it might be a bias.
My thing is, well, they're almost two different shows.
They are.
Yeah.
Right? One's a lot more team oriented, even though Blue Lock is about team and like working together. The ego and that whole competitive side, that I feel like that called to me a bit more almost.
Yeah.
Right?
It's almost, I was gonna say real, but Haikyuu also has very realistic
It
things in it,
does,
so
it
it's very
does,
hard to say
it does.
real, but yeah, I guess it just resonated with us more.
It just
Yeah.
resonated with me personally.
I put Blue Lock as an S.
Listen, one thing that could turn this around though is end of season 4 and whatever that movie is that
And the
after
movie,
this,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
If we get Karasu versus Nekomata,
Because right now,
yeah, we
facts.
get the peak. If we get that match,
I agree.
then maybe Haikyuu could take over.
maybe.
We literally just watched fucking the last episode. The last episode we watched for Haikyuu was that one rally at the end of set 3 against
Yeah, Inazaki.
bro. If
we
we're getting
win
rallies
against
like that,
Canada,
if
yeah,
we're
yeah.
getting those, but I would, you know what? You're right. I would right now.
I'd say S. I'd say
I'm saying Blue Lock low S, Haikyuu high A.
I'm putting Blue Lock.
Lads, S is
I know it's
crazy word.
I know it's
Blue
crazy.
Lock is an S.
crazy
I'm
word.
sorry, Blue Lock is an S.
Bro, do you remember? I think we're forgetting how hyped did we get
Holy
for
shit,
Blue Lock?
episode 14.
Bro,
season
The
2,
season
episode
13 and 14, bro. 13 and 14. Look at the characters.
Rin Isagi
Battle,
Bottle.
Bro, just the whole
This is
character-
Nagi.
Oh, yeah.
It's S, bro. It's S.
Put on S right now.
This, if I had to put on my objective lens and look from the world, maybe people might be like, Blue Lock's
yeah.
not S. But
Animation's
for us,
probably not
for
the
us,
same.
I agree.
For us, Blue Lock is the
Yeah.
Bro, season 2 animation, we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It was peak.
Yeah.
We don't give a shit.
Facts.
The story was peak.
Like,
The dynamics
characters
is
in
peak.
Blue Lock, like, bro, I'll be
The
real.
whole concept, bro.
I said it in the questions, what world would you want to go to? I put Blue Lock, bro.
Yeah.
That is like, my childhood is Blue Lock. I wanted to be Blue
No,
Lock.
I
yeah,
agree with
that's
you
good,
guys.
that's good.
I agree with you guys. Bro, do we even need a... We,
No,
yeah,
S,
let-
S,
we don't even need a... we
S,
don't even need a...
S,
The best.
S, S,
That is
S,
my
S.
favorite.
S,
I don't even,
S,
do we even
S,
need to discuss this?
No,
need
we
an
don't.
explanation.
Demon
And
Slayer.
everyone that says the plot is shallow or the plot isn't as deep and stuff like that, you might be onto something.
Yeah, like-
but, there's a big but, alright? The animations, the visuals, the messaging of that show
Yeah.
is out, like, nothing can compete with it.
And we talk about this a lot, right? And I think the thing that Demon Slayer does, likely the greatest, maybe other than AOT, is moments.
Moments.
Like we talk about
Yeah.
moments.
Moments.
The Demon Slayer moments Holy
Bro,
shit!
even like Tanjiro as a character, again, a peculiar character for me. His character alone is enough for me to put it as an S. For me,
Fighting,
for me.
the messaging,
For me.
bro, the storytelling, the
The power concept of breathing, like
Facts.
we're having to breathe. That's why I also like Hunter x Hunter. They explain the Nen, like the Nen's sick.
Bro, Ashura, the upper rank, bro, like
With Demon Slayer, bro, Mugen Train had me crying, bro.
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
Like, do you understand? For
Tanjiro
me,
no Yuta is like, if I want to feel like I'm in an edit, bro, I play that song.
Bro, go back to that Rengoku episode. Set your heart ablaze, bro. That was one of the best
most
episodes.
touching episodes, man.
Demon Slayer was one of those ones. It's like
She was a movie, yeah.
She was literally a movie, and I literally remember every week you'd get left on some bullshit, and you have to wait the whole week. That was one of those ones where I was like,
Yeah.
I wish I fucked these
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah.
I want to watch myself.
Yeah.
Remember Tengen versus Yuta, and when Inosuke came back, I was like, I have never been more hyped in my life. I nearly fell off the seat, bro.
Yeah,
This
but
seat was
I think there's one word for me. It's consistency. Every episode for me is good. Every single
every
one.
single one. There was never a lacking moment. Every
Bro.
single arc was good. Like,
And I mean, the animations speak for them damn selves.
genuinely,
bro.
anything that you guys, not you guys, but everyone, the haters, say Demon Slayer lacks, everything else makes up
Makes
for it.
up for it.
Like,
Crazy.
sure, every single show lacks, bro. Like, it is what it is. But
can't be
Demon
pick and
Slayer,
choosing, bro. Yeah.
exactly.
And I
Trade-offs,
think-
it's
yeah,
trade-offs.
And I think what we've learned from watching a lot of these shows is sometimes you feel a connection to it, even though objectively there may be some things where if you're objectively looking from a lens and you're analysing the movie with like a criteria and you're doing checklists,
Yeah.
not all shows captivate everything, right?
No
I mean,
way,
some shows do. But Demon Slayer, you might, plot, but I think we just loved it.
Alright, now,
Good old Sakamoto.
Big Sakamoto. I think we should leave it to the
Yeah,
end.
I
this one.
Well, let's
let's leave that one to the end. Alright.
yeah.
we have
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw
The
Man.
movie's coming out soon as well, isn't it?
Yeah, there is a movie coming out soon.
Bro, this is one of the
Chainsaw Man.
most like.
Holy shit, I forgot about Chainsaw
This
Man.
was a different show again.
Bro.
It was only like 12
Only 12 episodes, so
Yeah.
it's very hard to rank
It
this.
is. We can see the starting of something good, right? But I think purely for the fact that it's 12 episodes, even though Apothecary Diary was 12 episodes, I think Chainsaw Man is big.
I think Chainsaw Man is a daring anime, meaning, you know, the sexual humor that it introduced? I think this is very different to the humor that we've seen in most of the other
That is
animes
very
we've
true.
watched.
But Mappa, they cooked the Chainsaw
that
Man.
animation,
And animation
was
too, yeah.
disgustingly
The
good.
opening was crazy good. The characters, bro. Aki,
Even the stories.
Aki, Himeno, Denji, Makima is such an intriguing character.
Can I-
Some of the
Makima and
death
De-
Loki
bro,
hit
Aki, even the what is his name? The master.
Yeah, at the end.
The master that's training
Yeah, the
Denji
training,
and
who
Bauer.
trained, what's her name? Himeno.
Himeno.
Himeno, the one who
Yeah,
trained
yeah,
Yeah,
Himeno.
Himeno's master. I forgot his
Bro,
name.
I-
His voice actor.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think for me, it's a low A.
Low A for me.
I would.
Bro,
I actually enjoyed
One
that
Punch
one.
Man and Chainsaw Man. What do we got?
I'll go Chainsaw Man.
I'm
going
going
Chainsaw.
punch.
I'm
I'm
going
going
Chainsaw.
one punch.
I'm going Chainsaw.
Fuck.
Because that
For me, that's very close.
I think,
Like,
like I said, it's daring and it's different.
They both are. They
both are. I know.
One Punch Man is daring and
Oh,
different.
I'm sorry.
I agree, but-
I might put Chainsaw Man over One Punch Man.
I'm putting one punch. Listen, it's 3v1, so I think we do.
Well, it's up the roll. Let's see what he says.
He said chainsaw.
Did you say Chainsaw?
Uh.
Is better?
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying Chainsaw is better as well. Are you guys saying One Punch?
No, he said chainsaw.
I'm
You
saying
said
Chainsaw. I'm
Oh,
saying
you said Chainsaw? Oh, okay. Then, yeah.
Chainsaw. Yeah, I'd say.
I think
Chainsaw.
just the trope of one punch and the way
The-
they
Like,
do
that-
it.
okay, I'm thinking about season 3, right? Of One Punch Man. Am I more excited for season 3 of One Punch Man, or am I more excited for the movie of Chainsaw Man?
That is the hardest question you've ever asked.
For me,
Wait, actually though, Garo versus
Garo versus
Saitama.
Saitama.
Garo versus Saitama might be.
I'm more excited for the
Even
One Punch Man.
Bung and thing. Oh my god.
I think.
This is actually so hard.
I think for
But
me.
then Makima's whole power thing.
I can't actually decipher. I did say Chainsaw Man. Now I'm thinking about One Punch Man. I'm like, shit.
I
These
said
two
One
are
Punch
very
Man
close
to
to
me.
me.
Let's.
Maybe One Punch because it's been gone. It's a
Yeah,
little bit
let's-
longer. We got a little
It
bit
is
more.
longer.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
unfair to what.
Actually, let's put One Punch Man high.
But you're making it sound like you want to. You have to do it.
Yeah, we want to actually.
Yeah, you know what? I think
decisive
this is good. I think this is good. This is good. This is good.
I prefer one punch. And
I'd say no. Go One Punch above. I think. Now I'm
I
thinking
don't
about
mind it. I don't mind it.
You know what? I don't mind it.
I don't
either.
mind
I don't
it.
mind
I don't
it. You know
mind
what?
it.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Frieren, it's
S.
up here somewhere.
S.
I just don't know where.
I think it's lowest for me.
For me,
It's lowest to high A for me.
so far based on what
It
we
has to be
watched,
S, though.
it has been.
Oh, bro, it's for me. Frieren is above Blue Lock.
Nah, not for me.
No,
Not for me.
I would say Frieren is above.
For me,
Hunter,
Frieren
Hunter.
might be above Hunter x
Hunter Hunter. Frieren is above
Bro,
Hunter. For now,
Frieren
because
was-
Hunter Hunter we haven't
No,
finished it.
I think Frieren's above Blue Lock. Not after Hunter x Hunter.
I would say that's a good spot for Frieren right there.
I think
That
that's
is
a perfect
that is a
spot for
great
Frieren,
spot for
bro.
Frieren.
No,
Nah, come on, bro.
Hunter-
Frieren is revolutionary.
Oh no! You're telling me, so, bro? It's actually
You still can't kill my god.
Wait, Hunter x Hunter. We watched about 30 episodes. Freedom was about 30 episodes.
29, yeah.
You're telling me, I think.
No, but
No,
you
no, but
gotta
Freeman
understand.
capped it off.
We,
like,
we haven't done. We
Freeman
haven't
sick.
got the juices out of Hunter x Hunter yet. We don't know what the messaging is. We don't know what the motive.
I mean, we kind of do as well.
We
though,
understand, but we don't. We don't know actually
You're
what's
right.
gonna
You're right.
happen.
We've only scratched the surface, but
Yeah,
But like that's with a lot of these shows that don't finish.
Listen,
then.
we're in the heat of the moment with Hunter x Hunter. I understand it's really good, but Freeman
No,
gave me
no.
everything I was looking for.
It's
Like, that
better
is-
than Blue Lock, but not
For me, honestly, for me, it's not better than Blue.
Okay, but no, I think
Alright,
that's
for me, okay.
Let's put it
for,
there.
For me and you, Freeman is above Hunter x
Hunter x Hunter.
And
yeah.
Rowan's thinking because I'm saying Blue Lock's better than that. So
Okay, no, yours is just invalidated.
Yeah, that's what I mean, so it's a three-
Okay,
three
guys,
choices.
if he's saying Blue Lock is better than Freeman,
listen, Blue Lock love
just think about that really quick. Just
represent.
Okay.
I think we
Freeman
leave it
is
there.
fucking amazing.
I think we leave it there.
I'd put Hunter x Hunter.
We would leave it there.
Wait, Freeman's coming out with JJ Keen for Jan, right?
Is it?
Oh yeah, it is. Freeman's coming out with JJK.
Holy shit!
I'm keen for that.
Freeman is up.
JJ Kane
Freeman is
one.
up there. Freeman is up there. Put that lead out there. Do not move
Alright,
it.
you know what? I'm not even
Listen,
mad, but I think it's.
Hunter x Hunter might take over. I'll admit it.
Yeah.
With the way it's going,
I think it
Hunter x
can.
Hunter might take over. But for now, I'm gonna leave Freeman there because
Yeah.
for me, Freeman was one of the best
Yeah,
animes in the world.
I agree. Better than Hunter x Hunter?
This list is so hard. Holy shit! Like this list is so hard.
Alright, what's
Ronnie
next?
killing me.
Solo leveling.
Oh no. Our first ever weekly, bro. That was the
Alright,
experience.
let's go one by one over here. Alright, okay, wait. So
Hey, do not put that in
no,
there.
I'm going one by one. So is it better than Chainsaw Man?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's
Yes.
Is it better than One Punch Man?
That is
Yes.
hard. What?
Is it better than Spy
Yes.
Family? Yes. Is it better than
No.
Apothecary as it stands?
Yes.
Yes.
As it stands. No, stop it
We'll stop
right there.
We'll
Stop it right there.
We'll stop right
Holy
there.
shit, Arcane's gone out of sport as well.
I don't know, man.
Personally, when I hear my parents talk about back in their day, they used to wait every week for a show, to watch a show. The experience I had waiting weekly for Solo Leveling,
Was hard.
for me, factoring the whole show, but I'm factoring
Just the
personal
moment.
emotion.
Yeah.
For me, it's actually, that's good. That's good. I was gonna say better than
I was about to say
Haikyuu.
like S tier.
I was gonna say better than Haikyuu and Arcane, but
Look,
then I was
for
like,
me,
you know
for
what?
me, I understand moments. I get it. It's a weekly release, and it's an amazing show. I'm not going to take anything away.
Why do you put Space
I'm
Fight
not
there?
putting it above Apothecary. I'm not doing that.
It is.
I'm not
Bro,
doing
we
that.
watched
12
12
episodes.
of
Your
Apothecary.
whole argument of
There's no
Freeman
way.
and thingy was Apothecary. It was
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter's not finished.
Yeah,
so that's why
fact. We
Freeman
watched
should go.
12
But now
episodes.
you go for Apothecary.
I just feel like we're doing
This is
Apothecary injustice by putting it below
Bro,
Solo.
Solo Leveling was sick!
It was.
That's
I
what
know,
you
I
said.
understand.
Do you not remember Solo
I know, but
Leveling?
Apothecary, yeah, it is good. I
Dark
know.
Guardian level
Maybe
recency
it
bias.
is recency.
Recency
Maybe it's
bias.
recency
Recency
bias.
bias.
Okay,
Nice.
alright.
But I think
The
it's
whole
perfect,
concept
bro.
of
I think
Solo
Leveling was-
as it, bro. I'll be honest. As guys, I feel like Solo Leveling is like the greatest
I'm
concept.
happy to capitulate. Let's do it. Let's keep
Yeah,
it.
what do you mean you're happy?
Bro.
You were making you capitulate, bro.
Solo Leveling was sick, man.
I agree,
The hype in Solo Leveling was insanely good.
Unmatched.
I agree.
Bro, is it?
I
Are we?
really-
Are we? Wait. Are we?
No.
Do we need to like move some things down here?
Yeah, are we?
Because are we putting everything way too high?
I don't know. I think you cannot take any of
Is
those. shows
Chainsaw
from
Man
A's
high B?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I might move down One Punch and Chainsaw, bro.
I was gonna say move
can't
down,
lie,
bro.
dude.
Yeah, I reckon.
No, but One Punch we've
No, we
seen
leave
the
One
tide.
Punch.
I know.
But I don't know.
But
actually,
I'm comparing to the rest of the list. That's the thing.
no, actually, no, you're
I'll
right.
be honest. I want to say is Spy Family A.
Spy Family's A. Do not move that.
Spy Family.
Yes, you're not gonna fight. You do not move Spy
Yeah,
Family.
I agree.
You do
So
not
we
touch
watched-
Spy
we
Family.
watched a lot of Spy Family, but just because we watched a lot, is that
No,
A,
that is
bro?
A. That is A. Spy
Is that
Family.
on par with Solo Leveling?
It's high B. It's high B. It's
That
high
is-
B. It's
no,
high
Is
B.
Spy
It's high
Family
B.
on par
Spy Family's
with
high B.
Arcane?
If you guys are saying Spy Family's high B, I still think Spy Family's higher than One Punch Man and Chainsaw Man.
Right.
So then that means we're gonna have to move those down.
No.
Unless
Spy-
you guys are saying
look,
Spy
look.
Family is not
Right.
better.
I'm saying One Punch is
There's
better.
no
I'm
way
saying
we
One Punch
move
is
I'm
better.
not saying One Punch is
What-
better.
There's no way.
To put Spy Family high B. It's only you.
No.
Fuck,
There is
Ronnie,
zero.
you're hard,
Ronnie,
bro.
you're-
No, do
Spy
not
Family
move that
high B.
mouse. Do not move that.
Don't move One Punch down. I think One Punch stays there.
I think Chainsaw and Spy go down.
Yeah,
Are
you
you
know what?
serious?
Chainsaw and Chainsaw.
Fuck, bro, I'm not
No,
gonna lie to you.
I think we move One Punch.
Let's move Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw
Yeah,
Man.
I haven't seen enough. bro.
I think we leave it like this.
No.
Spy has to go down, bro.
Spy has to stay up.
No, Spy
There
has to
is
go
zero
after Chainsaw.
chance.
No, after Chainsaw.
Bro, you do
Spy
not
after
put
Chainsaw.
Spy on
After.
B.
It's the highest in
Yeah,
B.
That is not B,
Spy,
bro.
Spy.
It's like knocking on the door.
I'm
Right?
not gonna lie to you,
Revolutionary
bro.
anime.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Spy might be B.
It is.
Spy
You
might
guys
be
said
B.
it was the funniest one you've seen so far.
I
There's
didn't
no
say
way you
that.
put
I
it.
said-
I agree, but listen, just funniness doesn't make me.
Yeah.
It doesn't make the whole show.
Are you serious?
It's
Right, I reckon it's after Chainsaw.
It
as
has
well.
to be A.
I reckon it's
Spy
after
Family
Chainsaw.
has
It has
to
to
be.
be after Chainsaw.
Spy Family has to be A, bro. What are you guys on about? You guys are smoking some
I'm not
Zaza.
gonna lie, this might be the right one. This might be correct.
I really like how
This might be correct.
All right, 3v1, whatever. But I'm not happy with that.
No, wait, no, I'm just kidding.
One punch was peak.
No,
That's
Ronnie, Ronnie.
the fight in one punch was peak.
You know what? I think One Punch purely because of the anticipation for season 3.
And I'm also when I'm trying to put it down, I'm thinking about season 2, bro. Like I'm sorry, the end of season 2 was good, but bro, the start of season 2 was okay. Like it was good.
Can you at least
After ending season 1 on that crazy
Exactly.
fight,
You're right,
that fight in season 1 is up there for the greatest fight.
can you at least move Spy Family above Chainsaw Man?
No,
please.
No.
There is no way.
No,
Spy
but I think
Family-
Chainsaw Man. I think the
Denji, Himeno, Makima.
Bro, Anya, Lloyd. Like, are you serious? Frankie, like Frankie's girl stories, bro. Let alone like that is
It was funny, but bro, like,
that Frankie's girl stories are.
am I putting that above Denji? Or like, I don't know. Fuck it, I'm happy to put Spy Family.
No,
above
because you
Denji.
know the reason why I put Spy Family above Chainsaw. Oh shit, I was about to say something, but I don't know if I believe in it now as well. I was gonna say like the Spy Family has some good episodes and some great episodes.
I agree.
The great episodes of Spy Family are some of the best
Unmatched.
TV you
Oh,
can
bro,
watch.
some of the Becky, Becky just comes to mind.
The
I don't know
school,
why.
the
Becky,
school
episode.
Becky,
The whole
Damien,
shopping
the
episode.
yacht,
the yacht, the whole
shit,
yacht,
the yacht,
whole
yours
day.
fighting. That
Holy
was sick,
shit!
yeah.
Her questioning her why she does what she does. Like Spy Family, that's great to great.
All right, we'll leave it there for now.
Let's
That's still
leave it
good
there.
for it.
Let's leave it there. Yeah, we've forced ourselves to bring these down.
Yeah, and then
because-
there's Vinland now.
There's too many good shows.
Because, you know, that's why I put them down because we have to move this on S.
It has to.
So I had to move those
I
down.
can't let it happen.
Is it?
This changed our lives, bro.
Vinland is
really good.
better than. Yeah,
Are we
right
saying
there.
it's better than Blue Lock
Vinland-
and Freerin?
Yeah.
It is better than Hunter x Hunter,
What?
and Blue Lock.
Did you just ask that?
Yes.
Bro, I'm not.
Is
putting-
Vinland better than Blue Lock?
No.
I love Blue Lock and it's
No,
better.
all right, Blue Lock, fine. I don't know if I'm gonna put it above Freerin. I'm just
Vinland
letting
is
you know.
better than
Wait,
Freeman.
so you want a Freerin above Blue Lock, but you don't want. But you want.
Vinland needs to go after Freerin.
Hunter x Hunter. Wait, what?
Vinland needs to go after Freeman.
You mean
Yeah,
before?
but
Like here.
yeah, there.
No, it's better than Freeman.
It's better than Freeman.
Vinland
think
is
so, bro.
the storytelling of Vinland is unmatched.
The storytelling of Freerin is unmatched.
You're talking
Ascalon!
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 Freerin's
Can I say?
Canute season 2, Thorfinn season 2.
Can I
Canute's change in season 1, bro.
It wasn't the first 5
Can I,
episodes.
can I
No,
say?
that's hard,
Can I say?
that is
I think
hard,
you
that is
actually
hard.
moved it very quick to go in front of Freerin because I would almost say maybe even in front of Avatar.
You're tripping. Alright, now you stop. Now you stop.
That's-
Now you-
That's getting it
What I'm
crazy.
saying, that is alright.
Low key, they're up there for two of the greatest character building characters.
That's exactly why. That's exactly.
That is a conversation
you
and a-
need to consider Avatar.
Okay, that is framing me like crazy. I was moving past what I know definitely we can
Okay,
move past, right?
alright.
I'm going right from left, right? So I knew Blue Lock, Hunter,
Yeah.
Freeman were done, right? So I moved that quickly.
Vinland is S, but I think it's lower S than higher S. I don't think it's
You're
like
bugging.
up there with
You
Freerin.
are tripping on a stack.
You've
You are
lost
on
something.
you are
Vinland is
on-
great.
Wow.
Vinland is great. I love Thorfinn, bro. When he comes on stage, I'm like happy.
Stage.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Bro,
when he comes in,
wait, I
when
don't even
Ascalon comes up, bro, I was ready to bow to the
Do you
man.
not
But
remember-
he's not up there with Freerin. Like, what are we doing in here?
Listen.
What are we talking about?
I know you love Freeman, right?
Bro, I'm
The
sorry.
talks we
I'm-
had
I'm-
about Vinland after cameras
Alright,
were off. Bro,
We did talk about Freeman as well.
Alright, look,
We did, but Vinland was like.
in a second, I'm gonna get very heated. I'll let you know right now because Freerin, I think, is way better than Vinland. There is not way
way
better.
better.
But it is slightly better. It's
Vinland
slightly
had me going on
Vinland
YouTube
is
searching up
Vinland is
why
the best.
Thorfinn's
Villain
transformation.
reactions. I don't know. You guys have probably hopefully watched it. Some of you guys have watched it. Hopefully. We did not. We were so introspective during Vinland reactions. We wouldn't even speak.
I
were
was
just-
questioning
we
everything
were-
I know about myself.
As
Beauty
soon as
Freeman
cameras
is
off,
something else. Like,
I'm
it's-
thinking about my life.
Facts.
you
Like,
know what? All right,
bro,
let's.
I'm watching videos on YouTube after Vinland. I was like, why Vinland is the best show? Why the Thorfinn transformation is like for every man to go
You're
through.
not online. I'm talking to people in person on how Vinland has changed them.
And then, bro, there's people that are trying to argue against me saying, "Oh, bro, Vinland's overrated. The messaging is not even that good." I'm like, buddy, have you been paying attention?
That
messaging
soft
in Vinland-
The
storytelling
character
of Freeman.
development.
That soft storytelling.
But I think I love Freeman as much as you, but
that is so creative. That is amazing. That is so different. Okay, you know what? They're both good.
listen, Freeman season 2,
Yeah.
maybe. But
Alright,
for
let's
now,
leave it there. 3v1. Let's
Vinland
leave
is
it
there.
there.
Vinland is there.
Before we do this, right?
This might be controversial for me.
I want to say something, right? I think I'm gonna say something.
You're gonna say whatever we're thinking. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
After El's death,
Yeah.
the show was good. I don't think it was great.
It wasn't good.
I agree with you.
I mean, not sorry. It
It
was
wasn't great.
average. It was average.
Yeah, it was just there. It was a show, right?
Yeah.
But the L and Light dynamic, those like first 29 episodes.
That's
were-
S. That's S.
You know what it is? It's like if we had Mello and Nia before L, right?
Yeah.
Then it would be like good build up, right?
Or like
but
Elementals
after
or something.
L,
Yeah, it was
like,
kinda weird.
I know Nia and Mello were good. I very much enjoyed that, right?
They were great
But
characters.
after L, having that did not feel the same. It's like it's like the empty.
No,
It was
but
empty,
wait,
just the
but
void
wait,
missing.
Yeah.
let's us having that second part of the show. Let's not take away from the first part. Still.
I agree.
Ellen Light
That's why it's still
dynamic.
be high.
It's still gonna be high.
This show
It's still
will
going to be high. It
But
still
I'm
has
putting
to
an
be-
A.
Can
I'm putting an A.
I say my hypothetication of this?
Yeah.
First, before L's death, Death Note as a show,
S.
I'm borderline saying it's like up there with Avatar and Demon Slayer.
I agree.
I
Right?
agree.
But then so you go
Yeah.
high S plus high B equals after Arcane.
After Haikyuu.
No, after Hike. Are you saying
not, I'm
Arcane? Nah.
I'm saying
It's gonna
Death
be
Note's
after,
better than
Arcane is better than Death Note.
No,
Yes.
wait.
I think Arcane's better than Death Note.
I
yeah.
think
So
Arcane-
I'm putting
I
Death
like-
Note. I'm putting Death
I
Note.
think Arcane is better than Death Note.
Yeah.
I think Arcane is better than Death Note.
Yeah, I think Arcane is better.
I think
than
Arcane
Death
is
Note.
better than Death Note.
Yeah, from just that pure standpoint of like after
I
L's
agree.
death,
Like,
I think
'cause
that's
season
good
2
enough.
of Arcane was still peak for me. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
wasn't, but after,
Death Note is
after
definitely
L's
A.
death,
Yeah.
for me it was like yeah.
I
Low key,
agree.
but I'm like,
No,
okay.
no, like-
Death Note was crazy. Those first
I
29
agree.
That's
episodes.
why. That's why it's the highest of
Yeah.
S.
That shit was Ray Pemba,
Yeah.
Naomi Misra, the whole L.
so what are you saying?
Him working with L.
You're saying
Bro,
after
that
Haikyuu-
moment when they're in the helicopter.
Yeah.
And
Oh my god, and he finds
Bro,
it.
you know what it is? I watched it twice. Maybe it's because I watched it twice. I don't
Feel it as much.
Feel it as much.
Because those moments for me,
Yeah.
that Naomi Misra moment, I said, that is my like, after we watched an anime, I still think about that manipulation to
Yeah.
this day.
Yeah, no, okay, let's.
It's not better than Haikyuu. Chillax. It's not better than Arcane.
It's not better than Arcane or Haikyuu, so let's put it after Arcane.
And
Let's do
after
that.
after
Before, you
Solo
mean
Leveling.
before.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
mean
before
before
Arcane. Sorry.
Oh yeah, before.
Actually, wait. Let's really think about this.
I said
No,
the highest of
no,
A's.
stop. You're not shitting on Arcane right now.
No, I'm not shitting on Arcane. I'm just glazing.
I want to put it there.
Yeah,
I'll
I think
put it
that's
as well.
good.
I think
That's
that's
good.
perfect
That's
score.
I love Arcane as well. Silco.
Bro, are we? These shows are all too high up,
They're-
man. Like, I'm comparatively saying. Like,
We
I'm
don't
not
have
saying
any-
like,
yeah.
but
Nothing can be C or D, bro. Nothing can be C or D.
I can't put them down.
We cannot. It won't be. We won't be doing it
I can't put them
justice.
down.
Because JJK's.
I want to try and put them down, but I can't. Yeah, because I'm looking at the next ones, right?
This is gonna be
Bro,
interesting.
JJK.
Just put them both
What do we
there.
put?
I'll be real, just put them both there right now. Wait, put them next to
No.
Bullet for now. I put both next to
Put it
Bullet.
after Free Run.
Wait, I need to decide this.
JJK's after Free Run.
JJK
No,
after Free Run,
wait.
JJK's after free.
JJK's after.
JJK is right here for
Are
me.
you saying?
I'll be honest, I think you mean before Free Run then.
I think.
There.
I think it's better than
I think it's.
for what it is, for
I think-
what JJK
I
is,
think it's better than
I agree
Vinland.
with
I think it's better than
I agree
Vinland.
with
I think
for
it's.
what JJK is, I don't think there's any show better.
I think it's better than
Yeah,
Vinland,
JJK
but
better.
I still want to argue about Freedom. I'm not going to do that, but I think it's better than Vinland. That's what I'm going to say.
I think it's.
I think
before
Free Run
Vinland.
should
I
be
think JJK's
higher,
before
but
Vinland.
okay.
Okay, JJK season 2 or Free Run? JJK season 2.
JJK is good. Holy shit.
Season no, bro. Even season
The
1 was
movie!
beautiful.
The movie!
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
movie!
Okotsu's- yeah, bro.
Yeah,
You
know
know,
what? JJK.
Nah, even season
yeah.
1 was peak of
Bro,
JJK.
JJK
I don't
has
get
to
it.
be there.
I watched it twice and I still loved it.
JJK
But
has
season
to be
one
better
was
than Vinland.
insane. JJK season 2, they killed off everyone.
Bro, you know how you said Solo Leveling, you're waiting weekly for it to come out, and that's why I made it good.
Yeah.
I was waiting weekly for JJK season 2.
Fuck, bro.
Imagine that shit.
That's gonna be us in Jan. I cannot fucking wait.
Yeah, bro, JJK's up there. Like, it has to be.
Alright, I think
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, let's end it off.
just go right there.
Wait.
Shut up.
It's not even.
AOT is very good. It is S. It is
rage baiting.
amazing.
He's rage baiting.
I'm not rage baiting.
You're rage
It is
baiting,
amazing.
man.
He's
I'm
rage
speaking for my personal
You like
opinion.
Demon Slayer better?
I like Demon Slayer better.
Get off the channel.
I like Demon Slayer
Actually, you know
way
what? I
better.
can't even say. I can't be mad at that.
Bro,
But
Demon
I
Slayer,
can be mad
for
at it.
me, for me, I'm not talking about these guys here. This is a revolutionary anime for me, Demon Slayer. AOT is equally.
what is AOT?
AOT is revolutionary. There's nothing that's ever going to be created like AOT.
I could watch
But
AOT
Demon
like
Slayer for me
100 times
is
and it's
and
still
knock it
the
time.
same every time.
The thing with AOT,
bro.
watching it as a first anime is the greatest blessing and the greatest
It's a curse.
It's a close number 2.
It's
AOT
the
for me is a
greatest
close
blessing,
number
greatest curse, because holy shit, nothing comes near it.
Nothing.
Like, I don't even think anything can touch it. I am that biased at it. I don't think anything can touch it.
For me, it's still Demon Slayer number 1, bro. I'm
Nothing
happy to
can
capitulate
touch
again.
it.
I actually think.
Bro's gonna say the end of the
Are
day
you,
better than
wait,
that.
No, I'm thinking right now, right?
It's,
Bro,
okay, I'm
Demon
not gonna lie to you. I love Demon Slayer. Like,
Bro,
Demon Slayer-
Nezuko, Tanjiro, I
love Demon Slayer.
Muzan. Are
bro,
you serious?
The movie, you guys don't understand. The movie's out in theaters right now. We can't go watch it because we want to react to it.
Yeah.
You guys don't understand the pain. My friends. Oh, by the way, one of my friends, right, that hasn't watched Demon Slayer went to go watch it. Like, I got so angry at this guy. He's like, oh, I watched a recap video.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god, I'm about to crash out right now.
didn't feel the
He
emotion.
said he watched a recap video. Oh, bro, I lost it.
Oh my God.
I was genuinely angry. I was like, bro, you missed out on fucking peak. You missed out on life-changing shit.
Bro,
he skipped Mugen Train. He skipped Gyutaro versus Tengen, and he watched it in a recap video.
He skipped Nezuko's whole chain.
You know what he told me after he finished the movie? He said, oh, it was mid.
Mid.
Bro, that
You
guy.
watched the recap video!
I didn't even watch the movie in the
understand
show.
Bro, Demon Slayer is for me number one. For me, number one.
But anyway, nah.
Listen, I can't be mad at that, but AOT.
I can't be mad at that, but
AOT,
for
like-
me, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Let's go through. Let's really, are we being harsh? Are we being fair?
Yeah.
Let's go through.
Let's go through the list, guys. Let's go through the list, bro. It's looking very balanced to me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, okay, genuinely, let's... Vinland Free Rune.
No, you know what? I reckon give it a C.
Give what?
Oh, yeah, Sakamoto, yeah. Listen, we've only watched 4 episodes.
Yeah, we can't be
Yeah,
bad.
I know we hated.
Listen, yeah, we hated it, but more so than that, at that time, we didn't have time. So, we had to prioritize certain shows over other ones, and Sakamoto ended up
Facts.
taking the... Because, listen, the animation, it started off different,
was
but
retro,
later on,
yeah.
we didn't... It wasn't the greatest.
And I just felt more attached to other shows. It was correct.
And also, and we didn't see much depth in the
And people would be
characters.
right in saying we didn't have enough patience with the show. I get it,
100%.
but that initial factor of initial like just attraction to the show, we didn't get that as much.
Even the characters, like at the start, I didn't see any depth to it. Like it was.
But then again, we've watched like 3-4
So we don't-
episodes, man.
It could,
I agree.
Bro, it could imagine like you know how before we started AOT we mentioned we watched Death Note and then we came back like 2-3 years
You're
later
right, you're right.
and watched it. Imagine Sakamoto. We ended up doing
No, but
that.
it's put simply for me.
By the way, I've been hearing that Sakamoto's getting like crazy now.
Apparently
I've
he's
been hearing it's getting crazy. So hey, it might come back and it might rise to the ranks.
No,
Right.
but that's how it stands right
Yeah.
now.
Right now,
Yeah.
4 episodes in, that's how it is.
Let's go through the BT Kaiju Dan Chainsaw Man's up. Even Dan, bro, Dan for me, I think is one of the funniest shows we watch. Maybe the funniest.
Do we put
Dan
Danny?
might be above Chainsaw. Bro,
I would say
maybe.
so. I would say Danny Dan above Chainsaw. Bro.
Season 2
Actually,
Dan
no,
and
maybe
Dan, I really enjoyed, man.
Maybe I wouldn't.
The romance of Okaruna and thingy- Momo, bro, that season 2 was goaded for that.
Can I?
Hey, but it ended with him kissing Alien, bro. Like.
I think we put
Holy shit.
one
There's
punch.
no way I could put
I think
Chainsaw
we
that
put
low.
one punch over Apothecary.
No.
No.
Nah.
Even after only watching 12 episodes,
I don't
I
care.
Why? That's why.
Apothecary
I see the
That's
vision
why.
of Apothecary.
That's why.
But just, you can't go based off that though. You also gotta go based off the show. The show is just.
Bro, I think Apothecary is gonna make its way up this list once we watch more.
100%.
For
I
me,
wouldn't be surprised
personally,
if it makes an S.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either.
I reckon Hunter x Hunter could overtake.
I'll be
Avatar.
honest.
Oh, Hunter x Hunter might overtake a lot of these.
Yeah,
bro.
With the way it's going,
Not just that, I think Haikyuu might stick into S if we get Negoma.
if we get Nekoma versus Kanastor,
Holy shit.
I'm
still-
The whole show's worth it just for that match.
I think the one we've been pretty biased with is Blue Lock.
Yeah,
I agree
Because
with that.
I think we've been biased with it because if I put on my objective lens,
Yeah.
that's probably an A, right?
Yeah.
I mean, objectively, people would say Blue Lock is worse than Haikyuu.
Yeah.
Right? That's just how it is.
Animations wise and all that shit.
Yeah,
But I'll
yeah.
be real.
For us,
nah,
yeah.
Blue Lock changed my life.
Blue Lock was big. Blue Lock was
I think the reason why, I think the differentiator between S and A, for me at least, is how life-changing was it. That's why I put Arcane S, right? Because it was genuinely life-changing almost. In
I
that
agree, I
like
agree.
Death Note, holy shit, the moments in it were crazy,
I agree.
but it's like while I'm watching it, it's crazy.
Bro, I think this is a very good list.
Me too.
So, we're not gonna. Are we still gonna
Freeren's
argue
gonna
about
say that,
Freerun
bro.
about going higher? or
Freerun's
Nah,
not
Freerun's
high.
good.
Frieren is not going above Vinland, bro.
And that is still one of
For
the
me
greatest
personally,
shows of all
for me
time.
personally, Hunter x Hunter is above Freerun.
Nah.
No,
That is
crazy.
wild. Not yet. Not yet. It might be. Not yet.
I'm going Hunter x Hunter.
I'm going
above
Hunter.
Freerun.
I think Spy Family should be A, but that's a different conversation. Again, I'm not gonna go there.
nother
That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
But I think
comparatively, this is comparatively. This isn't. I wouldn't say like. Actually, maybe I would. Comparatively, I think this makes sense.
I
Like,
100%
the order
agree.
of the shows, for me, it makes sense.
I agree.
Okay, let's see.
all right.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Holy shit.
Here you have it. We've got our list, and I've like one last look.
Yeah.
Right?
It's still not over. What do you want to change?
My
Just say
shit's
it.
over Arcane.
Just say it.
Kaiju is that above Dan then?
No.
No.
I think the humor of Dan Dan and how different it is, it's another
Kaiju's
And
good,
solo
but no.
solo leveling's good there, right?
Solo leveling.
Is it better than Death Note?
Solo
Solo
leveling.
leveling. Solo
The
leveling.
shadow-
Because like let's look at solo
The
leveling.
Shadow Army.
Let's look at solo
When he goes
leveling, right?
rise.
Solo leveling is a very interesting one. Solo leveling.
I'm not putting it above
You know
Death
what
Note.
it is? Like solo leveling. It's
I think
hype.
it's good where it's
hype
In the
as
that's
fuck.
why it's in the moment.
It's
So
hype
you
as fuck.
can't just think of the recap. Think about in the moment how hype we were
it was hype.
when he pulled up on bed. Oh
But
my,
what-
Chairman,
But even that emotion, like when his mom woke up, bro,
yeah.
like that
with
was,
the elixir of life.
I was nearly crying in there.
This is
This
good.
is, alright, this is good. This is good. This is our final. This is our final list.
This
and
is what we all can agree
Why
with.
is he itching? What-
No. I just feel like it's great. It's great. It's
alright,
great.
it's alright. This is
there's
a
a lot
group-
of incomplete. You know what I mean? There's a
I'm
lot of
still, like,
incomplete.
I don't think I'm gonna be sure about
Look, this
list.
is a
Like,
collective list, so we're all gonna have arguments from our side. But I think this is what we can all be happy with.
For now. For
give
now.
us give us your list down below
James,
of these shows. 'cause
tell me
I don't
where
know
I'm being a
shows.
dumbass.
Tell me where you think we're wrong, and just remember, this
also,
is a year in.
Also, put your favorite show as well,
Fact,
along
yeah.
with this, because
Fact.
we want to know if you think something is better than Attack on Titan. We want to know.
I'd go to war for that.
We want to know.
Fact. And I think 1 year in, we haven't finished some of these shows, and I think next year when we finish more
We're
shows,
gonna do
we'll do
an
another
update.
one. So we just once again just want to say thank you because. I don't think words can actually explain how much this channel and your support has actually meant
It's
to
not
us.
just like I wouldn't have never been this passionate or thought I would have ever been this passionate about shows, bro. Like
Yeah.
genuine, and that's all thanks to you guys. Because like you opened this world to me. You know what I mean?
We're not very good at expressing it. Like we end off our videos without really an outro. We never say thanks for watching or stuff like that. But we're not very good at expressing
It
ourselves.
means- it means a lot to us,
But
just
it
know
does
that.
mean a lot to us. Like even all your comments. Like we don't respond to every single one, but we're always trying to look at them, look at through the DMs, everything.
The
So-
support and everything we've gotten so far, it's almost like life changing.
Genuine.
So it means so much to us. So much to us.
And I think all we can express is gratitude, and we just thank you all for your support.